Hey guys, welcome to session. The recording says 14.
It's
So I'm
16.
guessing
I
this is-
forgot to
Okay.
upload 15.
Alright, so yeah, welcome to 16. Last time y'all made a hell of an impression in the town when y'all ventured in and made your way to a tavern / food hall called the Bronze Hook, if I remember right.
Yep.
And you ended up ordering a table outside. Marb was trying just to listen in on some local chatter just to see if any rumors or that were going around, but there was nothing really. And then the group decided they were hungry and ordered plates of fried fish, some swamp tubers, which were very similar to potatoes and fairly tasty, some breads, and then alcohol. And the variety of alcohol was either your ale, and then your Tortle friend, your bird friend, and your Half-Orc friend here all decided to get a doozy of a drink called an Ogre Buster, and proceeded to, two of the three proceeded to become intoxicated and even poisoned,
For a while.
while your Tortle friend, showing his innate hardiness, and perhaps... Oh, there we go. He's laying on my dice. Well, this is a thing. Damn it, Jones. He managed to shrug off the effects of the alcohol, seemingly. He finished the first Ogre Buster, which is a feat in itself, with no ill effect, and then proceeded to order a second one, while the group ended up getting some attention because of this feat. Al was more concerned about his well-being, while the rest of the group was more interested in making possibly some coin. Yeah, they did a little impromptu feat of strength. And then eventually gathered some coin, which y'all are still to determine. After that meal and booze, the group headed out on their cart that they had from Volpine, further into town with some basic instructions on how to find the Adventurers League Hall. And you did stumble across it, and it looks like a large brick constructed home. And upon entering, you saw that it was basically a blown-up house, but the first floor of 3 was leveled out, had some pillars for support and a bunch of benches, and then there seemed to be like a receptionist desk where the group met. The receptionists filled out their necessary paperwork and gave the paperwork from Navari, and now have become enlisted members of the Adventurers League. While there, they heard a older fisherman in his 50s or so pleading for help as a maw from the water snatched his boy when they were out fishing a tributary that they weren't familiar with because the fish run had started early this year. It does seem like the group is going to take up that quest, but before that, they got themselves accommodated. Y'all did end up getting a home, which is leased out to y'all. Basis of being adventurers, y'all got to get some equipment, and Marb, with the help of Grant and I believe it was Al.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. Yeah, managed to meet Grong, an apothecary somewhere within Green Hill proper, and managed to, using the tallow that Marb got, acquire a few other ingredients and created a boom. And we'll figure out what that does whenever it gets employed. So the group returned, rested, shrugged off the intoxication, and it is the next day. Sorry if the recap wasn't that gay. It is Grong, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, guys, eventually morning comes to y'all. You awake at your own pace. It was a very well received rest, as some of y'all had to shrug off the booze, and y'all had been traveling for 4 days by cart on the road of the Mason for Byway. And you're in your home, and yeah, the scene is yours as I deal with the cat.
Is that why your cam's off for me? I don't know if that was on purpose.
No, it's not on purpose. I don't know why it's off. It's on. It's showing as on for me.
Okay, let me
It's off for me too.
Let me refresh.
At any rate, I would, at some point after I wake up, start counting that money.
Okay.
I think I had all of it. I don't know, Al, you may have had some.
Sorry, say again.
The money that we like collected as we were like chanting up Roque's name and like pretending it was like a show that we were putting on for them.
Yeah. I was looking for breakfast first, but if he sees you, no, I see you. I'm gonna. Oh yeah, shit, I got money too.
Okay. So yeah, we'll pull it up and be like, huh, we took in.
Okay.
Question mark, gold and silver.
Question. All right. So if I remember right, Davis, bolster it a little bit. So go ahead and roll me a d6. Al, you are actually going around and getting a better result. So go ahead and roll me 2d6. And then either Angie or Grant or Marb, please go ahead and roll me 3d6 to represent Roque.
Average.
3d6.
Yes, sir. He was the one I was actually doing.
Banana.
So the group managed to collect 12. Wow, not bad.
Copper
17.
pieces.
No.
17. No, so I'm kidding. So y'all managed to collect 6 gold and 11 silver
Nice.
from your night's excursion.
I'll put that in my inventory just to keep it easy.
Okay. And
Yep.
yeah, so you divvy up your, I don't know what satchel or whatever you put it in. It was originally in the whatever Al was using, but that's the amount that y'all collected from the quite impressive feat of drinking 2 Ogre Busters and not dying.
We gotta. No, we don't need to do this again. Never mind.
No, I'm good.
Is
I
Roque
mean, it
up
was
yet?
fun, but yeah, I don't need to do it again for quite some time. I don't know. I saw him last night, but I mean, I just woke up not that long ago, so we can go check on him though.
You're feeling good after that? That was the rest is enough.
I'm better today for sure.
Okay. It's the right direction.
Yeah.
So yeah, you said you were gonna go check on Roque.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So it's because it's Roque. I assume Roque didn't take any of the rooms. Curled up in his shell.
Sleep in the corner.
Yeah, he's sleeping in like the main living area, off the side. So you kind of go look around for him, and then eventually hear the snoring kind of starts permeating, and you see Pebble just kind of nestled up amongst all the knickknacks and everything on top. And yeah,
He's probably good. We should let him sleep off whatever he's got. Let's check everybody else.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So hey, how did you guys make off last night? What did you guys do last night?
We went. Wait, are we gone to Marb?
Yeah. We haven't talked about that.
Oh.
So okay, let's pretend we found you and we're talking. And I'm talking to you as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, what did you two guys get up to last night? I was here. So what did you guys? How was the town? What'd you find? What'd you get? Did you get anything fun?
Al's eyes light up. He goes, "We found boom. We found some stuff that goes boom." I didn't think we would.
Okay.
Does Marb have all of it?
Yeah. I have all the shenanigans.
So how do we make this boom, and how big of a boom are we talking about? Is it like an arrow that that Marb here is gonna shoot, or is it something that you do, or what is it?
He made it seem like we take handful of this, handful of that, mix it, throw it with a canister. I was actively going to avoid bringing up make amounts.
Okay, I was gonna say if you were gonna show him how much I would have, but you're good. Okay, gotcha. You
Yeah.
just-
Okay. That could be useful, I guess. I'll
shake it
probably
up.
shy away from handling it, but
But that's the fun part. We don't know how big a boom it's going to be because he made a
That's-
little bit in
that-
his little shop.
how is it fun? I mean, I can see how it could be fun, but
Sorry, exciting. No.
Al, you're such like a pyromaniac slash. You love this shit. I get it. It's fine.
There we
Have
go.
fun. Just be careful.
Fun was the right word. There we go. It's like a box of mysteries. You don't know what you're gonna get. Somebody's gonna lose something.
So you guys were gone for a couple hours. Like, did it just take you a while to find the place, or what?
I didn't realize it was that long. Oh.
Yeah, out of character. I think that it did take him.
Yeah,
like 2 hours to find it
the
or something.
journey there took a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just kind of wandering around for a little while, right?
Yeah, and then Angie
Yeah.
spotted that looks like a fish hook, and that looks like a flask on that sign.
We're gonna thank Grant. It didn't take longer.
Oh, I'm glad he went with you guys.
Mhm.
So wait, what time of it would it be now? Like mid morning.
So now it's like there's no like real alarm clocks. You just got kind of rough sun.
Yeah.
And that early morning.
Yeah, I figured I'd turn in kind of early, so I might.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Y'all had even the ones like Marb and sleeping off the intoxication and even the poisoning. Y'all still rested well. Like this was a comfortable location. There is no food in here, however. So I don't know what y'all are gonna do for breakfast.
Well, we know where we can get some food and booze.
Is there any sort of like barracks for the like Adventurers Guild?
Yeah, this entire complex is essentially there's different types of buildings. Y'all are familiar with this housing structure, and there's a couple similar buildings kind of near y'all. There's some other like training like facilities. There's a stable facility, and then there's the armory that y'all had visited. But the armory, to your best knowledge, is locked up and sealed, unless if you're escorted there. And then there's the main building where you walked in, and that's like a large, overblown 3-story brick house-like mansion thing. The first floor was like the receptionist and gathering hall, and y'all have no idea what's on the second and third floors. And the second floor itself is more of like just a ring around, and then there seems to be rooms like so. The first floor actually has a very high ceiling inside.
It's like a big atrium with just like a balcony that overlooks it, kind of.
Basically, yeah, and different different.
Ooh, sorry. Do we have any way of knowing if like people are up already, like up and about?
Yeah, Marb, you just kind of peek out the window, and there's glass, so you kind of look out, and you do see there are some individuals training over. I guess for you would be over to your right hand side, for a distance away, but they are doing some stuff with like practice dummies and everything. And there does seem to be some traffic going into the stables. You can kind of just hear the sound of the horses neighing and donkeys yakking, and maybe there's some other critters in there as well. And then you do also kind of look at the main hall, and you do see that the chimney stack, it is active. There is plumes of smoke coming out of it.
Okay, I point at the chimney and say like, "Hey, I bet like we could find some food over there and like some barracks over there.
Yeah.
If we're gonna pay rent on this fancy house for
And
all
this
of
is
us,
this
we
is
might as
towards
well
like the
use
main building, right?
Yeah, the main
Okay.
building. And the main building is like, if we were gonna like kind of box, right? Let's say it is like the southernmost thing, and it takes up probably that entire southern wall or lining. If you were to draw like a box, it's massive.
Are you boys planning on dipping into the ale again this morning?
Ooh, no, not me at least.
Ooh, no, yeah.
I mean, I'm actually
No.
not even really that hungry. My stomach was doing some nasty things last night. I'll probably put some food in it, but oof. I felt
I want to
better.
like yell at. Just imagine I'm gonna yell at the Tortle who just doesn't even move. He's like just passed out. Didn't even retreat into his shell. He's just like sleeping.
Exactly.
You got like
Nice.
one leg.
You got
just
like
out.
one arm and one leg in, but not both.
What about you, Roque? He's just like, oh.
Yeah. Roque is silent. You just hear Pebble. Toot, toot.
Hey, go easy on him. Maybe we leave him here and we can just bring him some food back if he's interested. He had a bit of a day, so let's go easy on him.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, let's fuck with him. Let's like drop penis on his shell or something.
I'm surprised you haven't yet. I'm surprised you haven't already done that.
Oh, just wait till he rolls over.
Oh,
I won't stop you from doing that. I'm all for that.
No, he's been awesome to us.
mm.
That's to me.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a bunch of money and rep in this town.
Yeah.
Thanks to the chugging. So
He stepped
he'll get
up
a pass
yesterday.
this time.
Yeah, let's go check it out. I'm anxious to go talk to them to kind of get a better understanding of what's going on. I know I spoke to them yesterday, but I was kind of in a haze. I was just rolling through the words without really knowing what was coming. I was so drunk, yet still managed to keep it together. I guess that's thanks to Grant, because I feel like he helped me out.
Hand on the shoulder.
Yeah.
I put a hand on his shoulder. You performed admirably yesterday. I was amazed. Better than I could ever do sober, anyways.
So thanks. Yeah, again,
don't-
like I said, that's probably, I'm sure you and your God had something to do with that, helping me out yesterday, and I appreciate that. But it was still kind of weird, though.
Lawbringer, his ways are strange. I agree.
Glad to have him. Yeah, let's go check it out.
Okay. So the group following the chimney, the pyre or the smoke that's coming from the chimney, you leave your abode and head down. It takes. The courtyard's not massive, the backyard or whatever you want to call it, but it does take a few minutes to cross, and you get all the way over, and you enter, and where. Ooh, okay. Sorry about the camera.
That's
I
fine.
gotta figure out settings. You do get inside, and you enter through the large double back door as well. And there's actually multiple entrances into the back, but they all lead into the gathering hall. Inside the gathering hall, there's actually where the first day you were there was the two receptionists, Hava and Sarah, and then you saw a couple, 3 or 4 individuals asking for help, posting quests. Now today you're seeing some actual people sitting in the hall. Some of them are with equipment, with gear on of different types, and but there is some bustle, not anything too loud or crazy. And when you do enter, there is that smell of firewood burning, and there seems to be something, some sort of just basic food is cooking, more on your porridges and your oats, and maybe something y'all are not familiar with. Grant, you may have seen it when you're passing through here in your youth, but it's some more of those, swamp roots of some sort, but simple foods.
More of the roots like we had yesterday. It's the staple in the region. If you're not feeling like swamp roots, this is not the place for us.
Hmm.
Hey, swamp roots, anything I can eat after that drink, I'm game for.
Oh, and of course there are breads, right? So forgot about that.
So I'm sorry, I missed. Did you say Hava? We did see Hava?
When you look around at this
Or
time,
Sarah?
you would see Sarah at the front desk.
Okay.
Hava is not to be seen. And looking up and around the second floor balconies and everything, there's activity, and you have
Right.
no idea what's going on the third floor.
And we're going in towards like a mess area, I guess.
Yeah, basically like a large mess area. There's benches. There's kind of this along that run all the way along, and then it's kind of just like open seating. And you do see the the quest boards. Excuse me. The same thing where some of them are just cram packed with requests, and there's a few with sparse one, and there's a board with nothing on it.
Yeah, I would probably make a cursory check for any more, like, I know I said that, hey, if any Simon-looking stuff comes in, tell me, but I would just, like, as I walk by, because I kind of want to go talk to Sarah.
Sure.
But I would check the boards to see if there's any Simon-looking stuff.
Okay, so you take a few minutes going through. Go ahead and give me an...
What was it? Investigation?
Yes, please.
Okay, yeah.
Some pretty obvious stuff.
8.
8. Okay. So yeah, you don't find anything too extensive. It does take you a little while because you're still getting used to reading these quests, and you're trying to still figure out the symbols on them and everything. And you know that you're confident the group will find food and a place to sit. So you take your time going through it a little bit. You do see actually 1, 2, 3, and you're kind of seeing them. There's like a cluster of them. There were some requests to help investigate missing caravans or shipments that did not make it to their location, be it Green Hill or wherever it was going.
Okay, so that would remind me of like Dregnar and his stuff type.
Yeah, and you know, they most likely so a lot of them were saying like one of them is that a shipment of salted fish headed north along the Mason Fair Byway up to Whitlaw, and it never made it. So it was stopped or poached, and you know, you're smart enough to probably figure it out that it was the swine folk that were raiding.
Yeah. Am I though? I'm not sure I am, but
You're not, but
yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
What a coincidence!
Yeah. But no, nothing about like a cloaked figure or worm-like creatures or...
Okay. Then yeah, I would just go look for Sarah at some point.
Okay. So yeah, Sarah is just...
I'll follow with you because she's supposed to give me more
More what?
explosives. She was gonna ask their like guild.
Okay.
alchemist.
Yeah, I
We
guess
just
before I
went
get up,
rogue.
I'd be like, hey, I wanted to go check with Sarah to ask about the protocol here and that kind of stuff. So yeah.
Have like my mouth full and I say like, go with you. Like shove more.
Yeah, you just bring it with you.
swamp
Come on.
potatoes. Oh yeah, like pick it up and just like keep eating.
Marb, you really like these potatoes. They're good.
I'm all about those swamp potatoes.
Yeah. So yeah, the two of you head over. It's find where Sarah is behind the whole receptionist area. She looks up, smiles, greets y'all, says, "Good morning."
From the
Davis,
Menagerie, remember? Yeah.
Crass Menagerie.
That's
yeah.
right.
How was your evening in the rental?
It was great. I slept great. I didn't do much. I just stayed in my room. These guys had a bit of a time on the town, I think. But yeah, very cozy.
What? No, we just went straight to bed.
Oh, okay.
Y'all look much better, actually. A lot less green today.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
y'all must have been weary.
Those
That's it.
overbusters are out of our system.
Overbusters.
I wasn't going to mention those, but okay.
Oh.
That's fine. I mean,
I
out of character, that's fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So,
I probably heard already.
now that
She
y'all
might
are
have, you're
here, actually, I didn't get a chance to give y'all all your dog.
Oh, yes, that'd be great.
So, because of the word from Navari, and it was approved by Seb, y'all do not start at entry level, as it were. So, here you go, and she hands you
Is
all
Seb
your
here?
dog tags.
Is Seb here?
He's about, I think. I don't know. I tend to, if he is, he's usually upstairs somewhere. He
Okay.
doesn't normally come down too often. Hava would know if she came down, but she's not going to be here for a while.
Fair enough.
So, but yeah. So yeah, here's your dog tags. Are you guys that poor old man?
Yeah, I believe. Didn't we officially? That's
know
kind
it's
of what I had to
older.
ask. It was how. I was just curious as to like the protocol here for how this all works. I mean, I think we've been assigned that quest or something, right? Was that how
Well,
this works?
It is, and she goes and she kind of reaches behind her, grabs it, and you see she pulls out a folder essentially for your Crass Menagerie group, and she says, "Yeah, it is the quest is written in here. It is here. I do remember I gave you a copy of something, so y'all do have it. It's just you never went to start, so I still had to make sure that you are willing to go complete it."
Ah.
He did ask for it to be completed as soon as possible. As I remember, his child is probably
Understood. I had another question.
okay.
What kind of rules are there to these things? Is it kind of an anything goes type of thing? Is it a what
How much
if we run
collateral
afoul
damage
of
is
certain
okay?
authorities? Is that okay?
Well, we ask that you operate within the law, of course. You would not be getting anything to go.
But it's kind of
Let's-
a if you guys don't know, that's not a
yeah.
well. You
Well,
just don't
remember,
know. You
you
just
are
don't know.
representing. No, well, if we don't know, we don't know. But remember, you are. And she kind of, puts her hands up and kind of crosses her fingers and everything. You are representing the Adventurers League. You have a reputation across the continent, and
Okay.
we have a particular reputation down here in Green Hill because we are one of the larger hubs. So please do a good job.
Mhm.
Collateral damage to a minimum, but we do understand that it does happen, especially when you are, as I recall on this one, hunting some sort of beast
I believe so.
or some
Yes.
sort of creature that is in the water. So, more loose. It's better to get this menace either contained, if possible. But I assume y'all are. She kind of looks at Marb directly, wanting to kill this creature. By all means. So, yeah, the rules are, don't slander the league's name, and don't get yourselves killed.
We'll get a little bit of leeway for not knowing the local customs, though, I guess, right? In case, if maybe there's something we just aren't aware of, and it's hard for us to know these things.
Yes, but I would ask that you start learning them as they
Oh,
come.
absolutely, absolutely. I mean, we, as you may have figured out, we've made a little bit of inroads with some local folk, and we're getting to know the area. But
Yes.
it's second day here. We've got a lot to learn, I'm sure.
Yes. So, I see that you have been eating. Okay, good. Is there anything else I can help y'all with? I know I need to go get in touch with Seb because you want to, get with Hava to try to get Seb, since Navori did recommend y'all. And I know, Marb, that you wanted to speak with Wiggs. Wiggs has not come in yet. He hopefully will be back sometime in a day or two, maybe today. He does venture off to gather supplies. He likes to do it himself.
Okay. I like a man that picks up their own supplies, ingredients.
Mm.
So
Yeah. He's
I
very
can wait.
particular. Excellent. So, gentlemen, if you do excuse me, I'm gonna run to the back and do a few things, as there doesn't seem to be much activity up here. Good luck on your
One
quest.
more
whenever you-
question.
Oh, yes, Davis.
What goes on that third floor?
So, some members call this third floor home, but it also other meeting halls, other.
Are we ever gonna get to go up there? It seems mysterious.
I mean, if you do a good job and don't slander the league's name, get familiar with some of the customs around here, and
Say no more.
Okay,
Got it.
excellent.
If you behave, maybe.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, lady.
Wonderful. The entire time, the golden eyes are just, staring, going back and forth to y'all. Warm. She's got a warm smile on. She's every once in a while kind of playing with her braid, but most of the time, professional, very nice, very calm demeanor kind of individual. And as she leaves, she gives you a nice little against whatever it is that you're going to find.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to the group.
Yeah.
So what did you
Well,
two talk about while we were gone?
Everyone.
I don't know. I was just stuffing my face. I mean,
Alright. Yeah, I don't think I had eaten or drink anything, but I'll drink like the mildest drink that I can think of and just like the blandest food that I can think of just to...
By all means, that is 100% possible. They do serve just water.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would probably want like a very
It's
weak
swamp
tea or
water,
something like
but
that.
they do water.
So what is the plan? Are we helping the old fisherman?
Yeah, we're signed up. Ready to go.
Here's everyone's tags.
Ah, yes.
I'm guessing we all got like an individual one. And yeah, let's go help this.
So does it say on the... So I think, Al, I think you have the... Or somebody has the detail. Like, we received a copy of something. I don't remember who has it.
I forgot to.
Or did
I
did
believe
Barb...
Al did, because Al was the one that was dealing with the most of the paperwork. It's okay, whoever has it. Basically, what it is each quest has a
So like a
official
stub?
quest. Yeah, the official document gets put in the group's folder so that no one else can go claim it, unless if it is one that calls for multiple groups. And then a stub is given so that you have an idea. So this will give you like a indication what we are going after. Again, that with those couple weird symbols that you'll still have not deciphered, and it says the group that it is assigned to. So you do see for the first time on a document where it says Crass Menagerie.
Nice.
Oh,
We're official, boys.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, on there, does it say where... Because, I mean, we don't know this area. Does it show us where we need to go? I mean...
It says it's in the tributaries over to the southwest of town, beyond the first set of windmills. And then there's a little bit of like notes down there that it was John and his boys were there fishing a tributary that they don't normally go, just because the fish run is exceptionally early and good this year. So
Sounds like a little bit of searching, but that's nothing we can't handle.
Yeah, I think once we get our fill, we start heading out and at least get an idea of where we're going.
Look, roll.
Are the dog tags individually named, or is it just Crass Menagerie member?
the dog tags are individually named.
And speaking of which, because I believe
yeah.
Dregnar was still technically in the group when we registered, and then he left afterwards, right? So did we get one for him?
Oh yeah.
You did get one for him.
Okay, I want to like swipe it from whoever has it and keep it just in case.
Okay.
Come
I
on.
mean, I was gonna hold on to it, but I would have, if you grabbed for it, I would have just been like, sure.
Oh.
Exactly.
I like grab it very rudely and say like, sorry, first I have it. Can I keep this?
Oh yeah, by all means. I mean,
Sweet.
I think eventually we deliver it to him, but for now, I think we can just hold on to it.
Sure. And I put it in one of my trusty pockets.
Nice.
Whoa. So many.
So yeah, I would just finish off whatever little bit of food that I get. And I'd say I'm ready to go if you guys are.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
Perfect.
Like
okay.
shove the rest of my potatoes.
Angie, or kind of taking your tag and relaxing.
Yes. What?
Yeah, what did you kind of got cut off. What did you say?
Oh,
There,
I take
Angie?
my tag. And that, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, did my internet go out?
No, you're here.
Can
Or
you
we
guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Test.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hello.
Come back. Come back.
Yeah.
Womp womp. Yeah, we can still hear you if you can hear us.
What happened in Discord?
Yeah.
There you go. Test test.
Hello.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can hear you.
That was weird. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't hear y'all. I don't know.
Awesome. Okay.
Discord gonna Discord.
Yep.
I didn't even
What?
see y'all light up, which was what was weird.
Ooh. Ooh.
We're good.
Spooky.
We're good. All right. So yeah, I think I was asking Angie just if Grant was doing anything while y'all were discussing.
No, I don't think he is at the moment.
Perfect.
We should go back to the
Syndrome
house and get
movie.
our friend before we go, though.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'll go up. I'm guessing there's like a counter where we got our food, and ask for like an extra bowl for Roque.
Okay. You go to where you smell or where you originally got the food, and there is a very plump halfling female, and she has got the elevated steps coming up to the counter to help her just deliver the food, and she goes, "One of the same, everything like we got it."
Yes, please. Everything and make it to go. Yeah.
To go. Oh, okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, this time he
I think
actually cut out.
Adam.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Adam.
Come back.
Name. Well, so the halfling says like, "Sure, go ahead," and
Here's also 500 gold, too.
yeah.
Is that better?
You're
Yeah.
so handsome. Here's 500.
Yeah, you're better.
gold.
Okay, yeah. So the halfling said, "Yes, of course," and she kind of puts it into like a bowl that you were eating out of, and then she covers it with linens that are treated in beeswax, and they kind of make like a natural seal, and just kind of molds it to the top and says, "One breakfast to go."
Thank you so much. And is it rude to tip her? Can I give her like?
You don't know.
Sweet. Then I'll give her 3 silver.
She says, "Oh,
And
wow."
I say thank you so much.
She says, "Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow." And you can kind of see she kind of just puts it up and kind of hops off her little
You're
stool and
married
gets
now, Marb.
you can perform the ceremony.
Done. I want my coming of age and wedding ceremony done back to back or at
Oh,
the same
baby.
time.
Okay.
Sweet. I grab the bowl, come back to the table. It's like, got breakfast for Roque. Let's go see if he's awake.
Yeah, let's go.
Y'all make it easily back to your location where you've been staying, and Roque is just curled up in the ball. You see all 4 of his limbs now out of his shell. He's kind of just slowly convincing himself it's time to start the day. It's like,
It's like, hey, bud.
his head is still tucked into his shell, though.
I'll actually knock on the shell, but very lightly. Just be like, morning.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what
We brought you
Pebble
some
said.
good. We brought you some food.
Thanks.
Marb
He just
here
kinda-
picked it out just for you. He brought it just for you.
I put like the bowl right next to like whatever hole comes in,
The head hole.
and like lift up a little edge so like kind of like the smell wafts in.
Yeah,
Lift up his
he-
backside and you start just pouring it into a shell.
Without taking the head out, he just like dumps the whole bowl in. Like a shell.
But that's still hot. What are you doing? Oh, it's hot.
you just see him. He kind of reaches for it and then brings his hand up to the hole where his head would be, and you could just barely see like the beginnings of his mouth kind of. Ow. And he kind of ducks it back in. Yeah. So that,
Might be better to just let that one sleep in today.
he's like, no, I'll be fine. You guys, we have a quest. We have to help that man.
We do.
Hello.
Quest.
Pebble just kind of starts flying around, and he's like, gets on his staff, gets up, and he's like, starts creeping his neck even further out. And he's like, okay, I'm fine. He's squinting the entire time.
You need another minute? You good?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm not good, but I'm good.
Well, let you finish your breakfast.
Thank you.
Yeah, while he's finishing his breakfast, I guess we can start planning where we're going.
Okay.
Yep.
So you said southwest of town.
Yeah,
Past
following
First
along
Windmill.
the tributaries. Yeah.
Okay. So when you guys were out and about last night, you guys didn't happen to go southwest part of town, did you? Like maybe you know a little bit of the way on the way.
We were just
we-
mostly wandering around the center of town in the market area. Is that right?
Correct.
Mhm.
Not so much that there's like a market area. Interesting enough, Grant, walking through here and having been here a few times as you know, passing by and through in your youth, and that things just kind of crop up throughout Green Hill. There's no set market area or military district or anything like that. It is just, hey, there was a space, there was a building, or hey, I built a building on top of a building to be able to accommodate. It's very much just kind of just it's like you just threw dice and just kind of decided where everything was. But yeah, y'all focus mostly in the center of town, close enough to where the Adventurers League Hall is.
Yeah, we this town's a little strange. Nothing makes sense. Streets are filled with shops next to homes, next to municipal things. It's a very odd little city. So we stuck next to the Adventurers Guild. Didn't want to get lost.
And there's basically essentially there's two main roads, and one of them is not even a road. There's the Mason Fair Byway that comes through, and then there's the River Sly that comes through. There's plenty of little trails and roads throughout, but those are the two main quote unquote roads of Green Hill.
And we would know that the Mason Fair Byway goes northeast, southwest.
Basically,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, then I guess we take the Mason Fair Byway out to the edge of town and try and find what this document's telling us about.
No.
Let's go.
Yeah, well, once Rock's done.
You're looking over, and Roque is just chewing on the beeswax linen. This stuff is really good.
I don't remember seeing that on the menu, but I'm glad you're enjoying
I'll
it.
just leave them be. It's fine.
I'm sure it'll come out just fine.
He's gonna get sick.
Beeswax does smell really good, so.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, you ready? I'll look at Pebble are you ready?
I was like,
I'll
yes,
give him
me.
the bro head nod.
Bro head nods back.
Yeah, nice.
This is a smart ass bird.
Yeah. We had a moment yesterday. Yeah, let's go.
So yeah, the group heads out. You gather what things you deem appropriate for a journey. You're not exactly know how long it is going to be. Is it going to be a couple of hours? Is it going to be a couple of days? You are not necessarily familiar with this area. One piece of, I guess, bookkeeping, Marb. As you are a ranger, you get to pick your terrain.
Yes.
Switch.
Yes. It said, what's that terrain here? Like swamp?
I believe swamp would be the most applicable, if I recall.
Trying to look.
I unfortunately don't have all the documents on this PC, so I'm kind of relying on you to be able to.
Do you know what tab in D&D Beyond would that be under? Features and rating?
Unfortunately, it's not on one of the D&D Beyond ones. It's on the document that I gave you for the revised one.
The home brewery stuff, probably.
I'll pull it up. I got you, Marb. Don't worry. Just take me 2 seconds. But yeah, the group is gonna go ahead and head out. Are you guys taking your cart or are you guys walking?
I'd rather
I say we walk.
I'd say walk.
Okay.
You know, let's
I am
enjoy the stroll.
bringing most of my rations though. Can never have too many snacks.
Honestly, yeah, I'm just bringing my entire pack.
That's fine. Yeah.
Mainly because I'm
Oh.
a big strong man. I can carry everything.
Gotcha.
If I eat too much, I'm fucking stuck. Encumbered.
Mhm.
Found it. I found it.
I'll say as we, I assume. So is it clear from the document? Is it like outside? I'm assuming it's like on the outskirts of town or outside of the town proper, or is it actually within the town proper?
What is
not
sorry?
clear?
I'm
The place where we're going. Is it clear whether or not
outside the town
it's
proper.
Okay. So, but like as we're kind of heading out, I'll try and keep an eye open for any like verdant cause stuff, just to see if I can just get an idea of where they are.
Are we going to the spot where the man's kid got snatched, or are we going to the man's home first?
I think we should go to the man's homes first to get like as many details as we can.
Sure.
Do we have that information, or would that be back at the guild hall? Oh, we haven't left yet.
You have
We're at our
the
house.
information on there is not anything about his home. There you go, Marb. I posted it for you.
Oh.
I just
Oh, I
switched
thought you were
on
posting what's
World-
on the notes. Got it.
Got it. So yeah, there's the name of the individual, which was John. I wrote it down somewhere.
I can look it up too if you need.
John Rhodes. But it doesn't say like an address or a that, and it says a promise of payment upon slaying the creature, and a promise of payment if you're able to retrieve his son's body.
Hmm.
All right, so we got 2 illusionists. We can do one person making illusion of a trophy of a kill, and then the other person make an illusion of the son's body.
I'm into it, except I don't know that it would. I think they'd figure it out, and I don't think we'd get any more quests after that.
I think it's the right path though. We're advancing from adventurers to like profiteers. It's a good way to get rich fast. No.
I mean, I'm kind of in more for a long haul type thing, to be honest.
In character, we need to avenge this man's son.
With illusions.
Not with illusions, with actual fists and hammers.
I think I just want to kill something. So
Yeah, we need to
vote
put down
against
this.
execution.
I wouldn't mind killing
Just
something
because
that's
there's
not
no
a
pew
pig.
pew involved.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the first question we should ask is if there are any other reports of fishermen, getting snatched from the water side lately.
That's a good call. Do you think
So-
help desk is our best bet, or do you want to venture around town?
Oh yeah, were there not grants? Davis, when you were looking at the postings, were there any other similar postings today? We might get lucky and be able to do multiple quests at the same time.
I wasn't really looking out for this. I was mostly looking for our other priority, which would be like Simon looking stuff. And
Yes, the asshole up north.
yeah.
You
I
did
haven't
not,
forgotten
yeah.
about
So
it.
Davis was so focused that he just anything that didn't even strike a
Yeah,
chord
like
with
skip.
anything Simon related, he just ignored. He's just.
So yeah, and by the way, it seems like some of the swine activity has reached the ears of the Adventurers League. I don't know if it's ongoing or maybe this is old stuff, but it's reached. The word of it has reached down here. So
We should let Ragnar know. They might have news about his caravan or something along those
yeah,
lines.
that's not a bad idea. We also did get a dog tag for him, I believe. Marb took it.
Wait, dog tag? What? No, we didn't get that.
No, I just what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no! My whole plan just got actually. No. I wanted to try to make forgeries with my forgery kit, but that's only like quill and like parchment.
Or
There's not like metal work tools. I assume they're like metal dog tags.
Yeah, they're
Probably like
Kind of
So are you planning
or
on
something.
like slandering people with other people's dog tags, or what is never mind.
No,
I don't even want to know. I don't.
maybe like sell a couple of fake ones, but like have a specific mark so they know they're safe or fake, but the people that buy them are not. It's done it before in another city, in another life. If we want to make some side money, sometimes it can get you out of trouble. You never know.
As long as we're doing
Someone might need
it
an adventuring skill dog tag,
well.
and they know like where this evil magician is hiding. It's all about the business of information here.
huh?
I mean, that was kind of the one explicit thing they said we shouldn't do as members of the league. Believe me, I was trying to figure out what, trying to poke the edges, figure out where the loopholes might be. But I'm pretty sure like making the league look bad is like the number one thing to get you kicked out. That's what it seemed like.
I guess they won't have
Quick
a lot
question,
of
Adam.
people adventurers.
yes, Grant.
Yeah. Could I get an out of character question?
Yeah.
What is the overall reputation of the Adventurers Guild?
Highly positive. In most places, okay, in a lot of the places, if not all the places that you have been through your years, highly positive. They allow multiple sources of revenue and income and job creation, in the sense of some people that would not be adequate in their skill set for any other type of job are able to adventure and deal with threats and dangers and problems and stuff for the locals. So, in a sense, the most basic answer is anywhere that you've been throughout Kled, Mizia, your homeland, and be in the surrounding areas, the Adventurers League is seen as a good establishment.
Good capital G or good lowercase g? Or both?
It's important.
Vital.
Quality.
Middle case G.
Whoa.
Does that have a trademark on it?
So people like Marb, no offense, are not unusual to be in their own.
So it is possible for bounty hunters and the such to get, but they usually will take on like the specific quest. You would know that there are some individuals that do Adventurers League work just for like, this is gonna sound kind of bad. Some people join the military or become a cop because they want to be able to shoot somebody, kill somebody. Some people become adventurers because they want to go kill things. Well, some
Guilty as charged,
because they want to chop things up, smash things in.
Okay. Got it.
But
Then,
the way that it is structured and the way for them to do well, they need to accomplish these quests and do a good job. So if they recklessly go kill things, they're not going to do a good job. They're not going to advance. They're not going to get work. They'll get quests denied to them and stuff like that, and they'll have to find another career.
Got it. Okay. Sorry, you guys can continue with your discussion. I didn't know.
That's fine.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
a
I don't know
brand
if
new
there was-
organization. Yeah.
Then, Grant would just
let's
add,
just
as
keep
we're all kind of getting
going.
up and walking out the door, just be careful with that talk, Marb. The Adventurers Guild does have a reputation to uphold.
Yes,
And
sir.
they seem very, very happy to keep that reputation.
Well,
Mm.
all I'm gonna say is I have a reputation, but I get what you're saying. I'll keep it on the DL.
The less we know, the better.
Exactly. Plausible deniability.
Fair
Agreed.
enough.
Roque is just kind of stumbling with you guys. Are we there yet? Is there a? Oh, we haven't
We're
even
still
left.
in the dining room, Rock.
Yeah, exactly. You're actually out the back door for some reason. I don't get it.
Turns
Roque,
around.
Take the log
Come on
ahead. What are
this
you
way.
doing?
Follow the sound of our voices. Yeah.
He follows the sound of your voices.
To the windmill and tributary and all that.
So yeah, as you guys are walking through the town, you do see there is a verdant cause presence. There is just a bustling of different types of people, different types of commerce, different types of things. Mostly, a lot of fishing. A lot of fishing. But there are other things.
How
There are
big
merchants and
is
trade.
the river? How wide would the river be?
At this point where it gets in, it's significantly wide.
And is it like a rushing river? Or is it pretty calm?
No, it's relatively calm. So the river kind of does like branch off into multiple kind of like fingers,
Right.
kind of passing through. So there's like a series of bridges and everything. You would venture a guess, 200 feet wide at its widest or so.
Oh, okay. That's actually not as big as I thought, but it's still pretty decent.
At least of the part that comes through the town.
Oh, okay. So like inside of town, there wouldn't be like a marina or any like port or anything really. Like for small vessels, maybe, but
yeah, for like little dinghies and little like fishing boats and everything. But there's no like river craft.
No ships.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
yeah, okay, cool. Fair enough. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you guys are heading through. You do see Verdant Cause members, and then where you were familiar with seeing them with the white background with the red fox head and the blue flowers around it, mixed with the golden flower on the green field for the Nation of Kled. Here it is that fish hook symbol, which I did post in Discord. So if y'all wanted to see. That seems to be the semblance, the symbolism of a bonefish hook, usually on a dark gray or black background with some orange detailing, is pretty prevalent throughout Green Hill. But you even do see some of the Verdant Cause just helping lug, carts of barrels of fish and carts of tubers. They seem to be part of the daily grind here.
Cool.
Are we planning on stopping anywhere?
No, I was just wondering.
Assuming I cut out again? Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Go head down, out the town. People are friendly. They know you're adventurers. You have some of the like little kids will look at y'all and kind of try to see what weapons y'all are carrying and stuff like that.
Ooh, can I give one of the little kids a knife? I look for the crazy looking one, and I guess I'm pretty small, but like if the kid just like bend over and be like, "Hey, buddy, here you go. You might need this eventually, just to make him like be cooler in town. Give him a knife."
All right, give me a sleight of hand check to see.
Ooh, I'm super proficient in sleight of hand.
I need my volume control.
But it's not wisdom. Yeah, wisdom are the ones that I get the extra power. No, I stabbed the kid by accident.
No, but we literally all see you give it.
Every little kid, and it's a knife.
So unfortunately, Marb, when you're kind of doing crouching down to give this young dwarven child a knife, there's a Verdant Cause member that happens to see you kind of eerily do that, and he sees you passing off a blade, and he kind of, excuse me, sir?
Whoa, do you just assume I'm just kidding. Yeah, what's up, man?
And he kind of like pats the child and says, move along. He says, were you?
I like yell after him and say like, "Hey, don't forget your present."
He's like, honestly, I haven't seen y'all around yet. I see those kids running around all the time. Just don't be doing that. Why would you give a kid a blade? Are you trying to get?
You know, if they want to
Kill-
like whittle some wood or like gut a fish, you know, if they're learning how to fish with the dad. You know,
And
at what
then
age did you get your first knife?
Dad would give it to them. Not
Oh,
a.
come on. You're telling me you've never accepted a knife from a random crow in the street?
I could actually say I haven't.
Oh, it's your lucky day, bud. Here you go.
Are you giving
He
him
just
the knife?
takes it. He just
I
takes it.
offered it to him to see if he'll take it.
Yeah, he just takes it. He's like, "All right, well, at least I know where this is gonna be going, and not in some kid's hands." And he just kind of finds it and says, "On your
So,
way."
You never know. Maybe like eventually you'll have a kid and you're gonna remember this conversation. You're gonna be a great dad. You're gonna be giving them their first knife. And I like pat him on the shoulder like he did to the kid, and then like turn around and walk off.
He's just kind of a little dumbfounded there, and is like, "Uh-huh, all right." And yeah, you managed to walk off, and
Yeah, I didn't get arrested.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whew.
Good
Hey,
roll
I
call.
was just trying to do a nice thing for the shy kid in town, and this guy butts in, but
Out of character, if you were about to get arrested, I was gonna jump in with that stupid little verdict cause insignia and be like, nope, 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 he's cool.
first
God damn it, I keep forgetting you have that.
Why do you think I was asking if they were here?
You
it's
get away
all
with things.
falling in place.
Perfect.
Meeker fucked up, man.
I mean, that's not the only way he's fucked up before.
What?
So you guys are like heading out.
As he gets
Marb.
back to the group, I'll be like, hey, where's my knife? Why does he get a knife? I'm just fucking with you, dude. I'm
you
just
have
fucking with you. I'm
pockets.
just
You
messing
have
with
your
It's cool.
own
We're
knives.
good. We're good.
I know you have like 12 knives. Hey, one of-
Can I do another sleight of hand roll to see if I can steal a knife?
oh,
Oh, shit, now
Or
you're
like-
gonna get arrested.
Pulling it from David's pocket and be like, "This is your knife." So he's
I
like,
do have a
surprised I
dagger
was
if you
able
want to
take
try.
it.
You can try that, yeah. So it'd be sleight of hand against Davis's. I don't think Davis you'd be actively perceiving, would you?
Probably not. I was too busy
Come
like
on.
cracking. Oh my god, I fucking.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I did a
Yes! Oh my
7,
God.
so you stole my dagger.
So Marb, yeah, you manage to you get a dagger and you present it to Davis.
So like, you mean like this knife? Do you want this knife?
Yeah. Where did you get that knife? That looks a lot like. Wait a minute. I'm assuming
What?
at some point I'll probably recognize it's my
Yeah,
fucking
you'll
knife.
pat it down or whatever and realize
Yeah,
that.
but, hey, you got pretty quick hands there, buddy. I like it.
I give it to him and here you go, bud. For
Yeah.
whenever you have kids, and tap him on the shoulder too.
I'm just gonna give you a stare and then say nothing.
Nice. Yeah, I actually DM note as like I do like the fact that you said like when you gave it as like just kind of gut a fish or scale a fish because yeah, of course they'd get them young and everything, but they would get like a knife, not a fucking dagger.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you know what's the difference? Like a couple of inches longer blade. It's pretty much the same.
yeah, same purpose.
Sharp on both ends,
Yeah.
edges or whatever. Yeah, but
Exactly.
yeah.
Fish have scales on both sides. Why not both edges?
Mm.
You can scale it twice as fast.
That way, exactly. You can cut it one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Multi-use tool.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys after like 15 minutes of kind of walking, just following the path, jumping over bridges and such, you get to the edge of town where you see some basic walling structures and there's a few watchtowers that are manned. And when you if whoever wants to, you can give me a perception check just in the local area because you're all trained in it.
I am good at perception. And I get my bonus. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna let Marb do it since he's.
I got nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Oh
what's
my
the
god,
total?
never mind.
Start.
Do I even need to roll with a nat 20?
I mean, it's just the different things that you guys see versus, each
Yeah,
other's.
not bad.
25 perception for Al, 23 for you. Okay, so yeah, you guys kind of come out and you notice that, there's still activity outside of town. There's still people working. There's patches of fertile swamp soil being tilled and worked. There's guards, but mostly what the two of you guys notice, it's just kind of being more observant onto the watchtowers, is that they are manned at all times, and there are some pretty heavy duty ballista kind of built into the watchtowers. Al, you also notice that with your natural 20 that the watchtowers are not necessarily identical. Some of them are a little bit larger, some of them are smaller, some of them, are maybe more like how do I put it, like signal towers in a sense, and then some of them are more like defensive towers.
Okay. I'm gonna elbow whoever closest to me. Would that be? I guess Davis.
Sure.
And point up at the ballista. Look at the size of those things. What do you think? What kind of creatures do you think are running around out here?
Oh, those for I guess. Ooh.
It's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, they look like it. Does it look like it would take down that ogre that Roque killed? And I'm sure Roque would probably pipe up at that.
Yeah. They
I
definitely
don't need a
look.
ballista.
Yeah, you guys can give me history checks on the area if you wish. But yeah, for sure it does.
I'm
Just looking
super
at
dumb
it,
at history. So.
it definitely looks like it's something that it definitely looks like something like an ogre, or you saw like a giant sloth in the woods up north. You're like, oh, maybe one of those, or
I want to see a giant sloth.
you actually saw one when y'all were in
Good
the
news.
Foxwoods.
You did.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So they were part of the guardian beasts that were helping with the Volpine camp. But and then just in this world, just keep in mind like megafauna and megaflora do exist. It's kind of a so mammoths are a thing. Woolly rhinos are a thing. Dinichodicus, those are all things. They exist. So, but anyways, so yeah, you managed to head out.
I'm gonna elbow Davis one more time. We need to get you one of those. I bet you can carry that around.
The
That'd be dope.
ballista?
Yeah. Why not?
That's like the size of a house, man. I'm strong.
You
I'm not
do it.
that strong.
I believe in you.
Hear me out. We put it on Roque. We like mount it to his shell, and he could just be like a tank.
What if we had a ballista in the party? That'd be so good.
Oh my god.
Al, actually, one other thing real quick with that natural 20, you do pick up on some of the detail work on one of the ballistas that you're kind of focusing in on, and then to another one. They do not necessarily match. It looks like, like one looks has like a very clean lines, has some elegant, like, kind of hard to spot out, but from this distance, because, the tower is 20 plus feet tall or so, but you do see like it has like spiraling designs and everything, and then another tower that you pass while you're kind of looking, it looks more just like it's just black iron just kind of put together with a really heavy cording. So different towers, different ballistas, different, you get the sense that they just kind of whatever equipment was available at the time or over the years just put up and used to defend.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
There you go. So you guys find this road. Where are you guys going to try to head out? Just go ahead and ping the map, I guess. I'm assuming I know where you guys want to venture. But...
I mean, it said past the first west windmill, right? So.
Okay.
Perfecto.
Okay. So, are you guys gonna follow the river itself, the main river, or just try to find a tributary, or like what's the plan for traversing?
We're tracking a beast, so I hope.
I'm gonna let the ranger range.
Okay.
But I'm happy
Do we
to
know the exact spot where like the
bless you as much as I can.
kid got like
Use all my.
You don't have any like exact location. You based off the description that John gave in his grieving state, that it was beyond the first set of windmills to the southwest along some tributaries because the fish run is going early and good. And then the description that was given was it was a maw of daggers came from the water and it had scales of steel. And it took his boy.
I guess. Do we want to follow like the bed of the river and see if we can find like any like struggle signs or like?
Okay. So Marb, give me a survival check.
Guidance. I will guidance you. And if you don't have advantage on this from your terrain, I will cast something to give you advantage too. Let me.
I don't think I get
He
it.
does not have advantage. He's
All
actually
right.
not even trained in survival, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And I will cast Fox's Cunning to give you advantage on intelligence checks for the next hour.
Nice.
Wisdom, you mean?
Oh yeah,
You want-
survival's wisdom.
Or Owl's Wisdom, whichever one applies in this situation.
That's wisdom.
Whatever you
Yeah.
need.
Owl's
Okay.
wisdom.
Here goes one.
Oh,
Oh, never
Bye.
mind. Oh,
Natural
thank God.
20. Okay, natural 20. So, Marb, you've been in quite a few dank areas in the past. You know, your line of work sometimes leads you to the outskirts of some cities, and they're not always the nicest. And this general area kind of reminds you of that. So, easy enough. You traverse, you make sure you avoid any like bog pits or any really deep mud. You know to stay a distance away from the river itself. You kind of find a nice, easy way to get the group comfortably traversing through the many little fingers of tributaries that lead to the river Sly, and you within about an hour gets to the first major hill and see the sets of windmills working, as there seems to always be a constant set of wind just from this location. And it's actually it's a beautiful, for what it is, it's a beautiful sight to see such a windmill just kind of doing what it does in the area with the breeze and that, and it's smooth running. There's not like some creaking or anything. And when you get up higher on the hill to kind of get a better vantage point, you lead the group up. You see where the tributaries do head more in the southern direction, and there seems to be like natural pooling of water. And just because you roll so well in your survival, you do start seeing, as you're focusing on the water, just as the group is traveling, you do see the runs of fish, and you see just schools of shard and possibly salmon. You don't know because you can't pull them out to see, but just fish, just like groups of fish just swimming. And you use that to help you navigate, and eventually it opens up to a couple pools of water, and you'll essentially like
Sorry, I missed that last part.
can't hear you. Can't hear
Adam?
you.
Oh no.
I can see your cam, but cannot hear you.
And I find a bag of 500 gold.
Man, it's like 1,500 gold so far.
Damn.
This was the last thing y'all heard. I'm fucking pissed.
Opens into the water.
Yeah.
So wait, the fingers open up to the water and then all that, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Close
Yeah. So you missed the part about the fish, right? So Marb, as you're traversing and navigating, you do pay attention to the actual fish in the water, and you do see that there are large groupings of fish just traveling down the river, like running. And the entire time you're there, you see boats out there and people casting nets and just doing their best to get what catch they can. But some of the tributaries take you more of a away from the river for a time, and you remember, or you get the sense that maybe this will be a place to follow. So you follow further down rather than falling along the river, you kind of come down in this area, and it opens up into some collections of water, and that's where you guys are currently. Please tell me you all could hear that.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
Heard
yeah,
all
yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, like people seem very unconcerned. Like the people fishing seem very unconcerned that someone got like eaten by a creature
Yeah.
pretty recently.
I mean, yeah, in a sense, yes. Maybe you don't know reasonings, but yeah, the amount of concern for what had happened the day prior is small.
Whoa! I whispered to the group like, "Whoa!" They don't give a fuck about their friend.
I mean, they may not know each other. They may not have been here. We don't know.
Hmm.
I thought it was a pretty small town. Like,
I mean,
oh well, yeah. I guess we don't know, but I assume they fish together. They know each other.
I feel like word would at least get around fast that there's something eating people, you know?
Yeah, especially if their like main thing is fishing. And
Are we in the
thing
right
is-
spot?
Hmm.
Ooh, that's a good point. Can I approach the closest fisherman?
mm-hmm.
And I
kinda-
say like, good morning, good sir. We are investigating reports of sightings of this huge monster with like metal scales that probably, but not confirmed, ate this little kid yesterday. Have you seen anything around here or heard anything about that?
Well, the guy looks a little wrong. Look at you, a little concerned. He's like, "Morning. No. Here? Like here? Like, you kinda see him
We
just
don't know if like
big
here
net,
on the spot, but
just-
like here in town.
Well, I mean, that is part of the danger of the job. And his entire time he's just pulling up his net, and he's like maybe looking around, just kind of carefully scanning the water.
Can I like approach him and help him like pull his net?
Absolutely.
Like offer him a helping hand while we converse.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, thank you. Sorry, it's a kind of a big one," and he just keeps
Like,
pulling.
oh yeah, this is heavy. Good catch, man. Good catch.
He's like, "Thanks." So what happened? Someone got killed.
Do you know John? His name was John, right? John.
There's a lot of Johns, but yeah, sure, I know John. Which John?
That, John Johnson. His kid.
The name on the note.
Is it on the stub?
John Rhodes.
John Rose. Who was John Johnson?
No one.
I thought we had a John Johnson. Okay,
What's
John
the
Rhodes. Do you know John Rhodes?
Rhodes. Yeah. He likes to fish, and he kind of points over. He likes to fish the tributaries further down.
Ooh, okay. Well,
Away from the river.
his kid got snatched yesterday, so
No.
you know if you can help spread the word, you know, with all the fish coming, seasons early, the creatures might be feeling a little
Poor
hungry
bastard.
as of late and moving a little bit up the fishing area. So, you know, just look out for each other, and if your wife bakes an extra bread, just make sure to take it to Rhodes. He's been pretty down, and
Oh, I can imagine.
you never
Do you
know.
know? Do you know which son? Was it his youngest or his oldest? Do you know?
Fudge, he had multiple sons. I think he was his oldest.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, damn.
Out
Paul.
of character? He never specified his hysteria, did he?
Nope.
Yeah.
It's his boy. With him.
Oh boy. Okay.
My boy.
He's like, well, no, I'll definitely, I'll spread the word, but the roads they like to fish further away from the river.
Does it get
Sweet.
more dangerous as you go further away? Is it like safer to be
With less people. No, I mean here there's so many people we tend to spook whatever is in the area, right? Like
So why
and
don't
usually
you
like
fish
looking out,
further up?
Davis, you just see like, and you know, there's dinghies and people all throughout. Even some are just like basic like floating pieces of wood that they strap together, just going down the river. And from your knowledge of, you know, your background, yeah, the more people there are,
Yeah.
the less likely a critter or anything. is
Right,
gonna
and you're
try to-
competing with everybody else for the same stuff. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what was your other inquiry? Sorry.
So why don't you fish a little further away from the river then?
I get plenty of what I need here. The run's good.
All right. Okay.
I wake up early. I get here. No one bothers me. But y'all were nice enough to help, so thank you.
Thank
And
you for
he
your
kinda-
time. If anybody asks, the Crass Menagerie is on the case.
Crass Adventurers.
Yep.
Got it.
Show them the dog
Got it.
tag and be like, yep. We got this
My
one.
man.
I'm gonna puff out my chest a little bit.
Well,
Puff out.
so the further y'all go in, more swampier. So
Any tips
he
for?
kinda he looks at Grant and you and Al, surprisingly, that are like in heavier armor. He's like, "Ugh, maybe not the best choice of protection, but y'all know what y'all are doing.
Anything with daggers for teeth, this is gonna keep me safe.
Daggers for teeth.
That's the way it was described, I believe.
Well, I'll spread the word, but
All right, stay safe,
still a
man.
little, yeah. Thank you. Good luck, Crass Menagerie.
That's it. Thank you.
Good, thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, with that information, Roque will pipe up and be like, "So we're going this way," and he just starts moving further. And
Well,
I'll say, hey, actually, as we're going this way, why don't you have Pebble just check out ahead as we go to make sure that we're not walking into anything funny.
he's like, "Okay." Pebble lands on his shoulder and he says, "Pebble, go see what you see. I believe in you." And he's like, can I hold on to someone?
Yeah, and I'll like offer my like shoulder and like glaive if he wants to, but he's got his staff. So.
Right. Yeah, he just kind of, he's like, "You guys can keep walking," and then Pebble flies off. And then for the real first time, you see him just kind of roll his eyes back and they glaze over, and he's just kind of doing his best to keep pace with Davis as his lead. Whoever wants to roll me a perception check for Pebbles with a D4 added since he guided his own bird.
And what's his bottom? I'll do it. Oops,
Okay.
I rolled it off the table. 7 plus the D4 of 4, so 11. Plus whatever.
Pebble has advantage on perception
Oh,
check that
shit,
relies
alright.
on sight.
Then make that an 18 plus a 4, so 22 plus whatever his modifier is.
22 plus perception plus 4, so 26.
Noise.
Fucking oxpeckers. Okay. So Pebble flies out and is like, taking its time swooping around, but eventually you get to Roque kind of is muttering along is what he's saying. He's like, "More swamp, swamp hills, water." Okay. And then you're getting closer and closer, and then he says, "Oh, there's some trees coming up, and I'm gonna switch all over." Y'all would be coming from this direction. All right, let me get this page set up for you guys real quick.
Whoa.
I know it's all black. I'm sorry.
we turn the lights off.
Yeah, because I don't want y'all seeing.
This
shit.
is what Roque sees right now.
Yeah,
Dark, wait a minute.
y'all are you guys can sympathize with Roque right now.
Because he's technically blind.
Yeah.
Well, he's not blind.
I mean, he sees
Looking
through the
through
thing.
someone else's
But yeah,
eyes.
his.
Yeah.
He's blind and deaf around him, so you could call him names and he wouldn't hear you.
Cool.
Okay, let's do fog tool reveal area. Oh, I need to zoom out. Okay, doop.
This guy sucks. Yeah.
Mongolio. Where's the cornhole and shit?
Okay,
This corner.
can y'all see?
Why does this map have a grid? That seems unnecessary. We're not going to run into anything dangerous at all.
It's strictly for scale.
So
Okay.
it's not a true grid, so you gotta kind of best line yourselves up and everything. But
We're gonna get attacked by Tetris pieces. No.
but y'all are still a good 100 feet or so away from this river bend. But Roque kind of tells you it's like I see a decent It's like one of the decent tributaries that is large enough to support a boat and everything. And then he pops his vision back and kind of tells you, "Oh, that's like 100 feet. Just keep going."
Ooh, let's go.
It takes you a little bit of time,
Like,
just because.
Pat him in the back and thank you.
Yep. So you guys basically see amongst us as you guys are traveling through the swamplands. It's not like impossibly boggy or difficult to move through, but it is becoming more and more wet as like the 10-15 minutes as you'll traverse down this area becomes more saturated with moisture and less, clean, let's say, less touched by man. There are giant swamp trees with various vines and moss and different types of greenery growing on the bark, down, draping from its branches. There's tons of high grass, low grass, plenty of you just have bugs buzzing around, dragonflies, mosquitoes, all the sorts. There's even some cranes flying in the air, and but you do eventually stumble across where there's a decent sized finger of water.
So, what's our plan here, guys? I mean, if it came from the water, like, do we just try and bait it out somehow? What are we doing here?
Here's what I propose. We roll a die, and whoever rolls lowest, we pull a card from the deck. Whoever gets the lowest card has to go in the water with a net and pretend that they're fishing.
In the
And when
water.
they get attacked, we all jump from behind cover and get dispersed.
You know what? I'll just volunteer for the role. How about that?
And that's the wrong music for this.
I do have a net already too, so I have two. I got two yesterday, so I'll volunteer
Well,
for the role.
we should look for the spot where the boy was snatched first.
How can we tell?
You guys can give me perception checks to see if y'all see any signs of
Like a giant drag marker or something.
Oof.
You said perception, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh,
Better
wanna
than
get
my
an
last
advantage
roll.
again? Do I still have
it's
the
still-
owl wisdom?
Yeah, it hasn't been an hour yet. It's been about 15 minutes or so.
Well,
Fine.
You
Well,
you
I
know,
mean, that did.
sometimes
Decisions.
Yeah. Okay. None of y'all really see any like
Look for signs of
Davis,
struggle.
Al. Yeah, there's no real signs of struggle. Maybe they were out in the water when.
I'll say I kind of look and see if there's any grave marker that John might have left behind. With that perception
Good
check,
idea.
which I don't know if that makes a difference.
Interesting. There wasn't.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Davis, if you're volunteering to get closer, can I play a song for good luck?
Always. I love all your songs.
Yeah.
Pebble kind of makes her way over to one of these large trees and just kind of roosts.
Is that, and I'll turn to Roque and say, is she telling us anything? Oh, it's a he, I think, right?
It's so far has been pretty gender fluid.
Gender fluid, alright.
Yeah.
It.
But
Is it trying to tell us something, or is it just making a comfy spot?
I think she's just resting.
Okay. And then, what was that, Al?
He's just gonna start playing a jolly song, kind of lightly, so in case anybody wants to keep talking. But I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice. It's still a D6, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Got it.
So yeah, you guys are now essentially in where you guys are listed on the map is kind of where you guys come in.
Can I start approaching?
Yeah,
I don't know how close behind the guys are gonna say, but
it's up to them. Rock is gonna.
wanna
I
be
follow
pretty
like
close.
I try to go up to like a tree, like how Pebble did, just to get like a vantage over the river.
I want to
to
be like
It's a lot harder.
15 feet back at most, like half a round's worth of movement.
Oh,
Something I can cover in like 2 or 3 seconds. 4 seconds.
I'm gonna aim for about the same and draw my hand crossbow too.
Okay, Davis, go ahead and give me a new perception check.
Okay.
As I'm assuming you
Maybe we should tie a rope around his waist. Too late. It's
I don't have a rope. Oh no.
Oh, I do, but is it too late?
I mean,
It's too late.
so as Davis approaches the water, there's a ton of bugs just buzzing around. It's pretty irritating with these mosquitoes.
I'll swat him,
landing
but
on
I'll
you.
also get out the net and pretend the ruse of casting a net. But I'll keep a. Oof, I don't
Maybe
know.
you should rub yourself with bait. Make you.
I'm
I don't
gonna
know.
ignore
Oh,
Grant.
we should have got some of
and,
that in town.
I guess I'll do like one hand on my glaive and then one hand on the net because I can't really like holster my glaive. It's not the best weapon. Actually, if I stick it just in the mud, will it stick straight up?
Give me a strength check, yeah,
Okay, sure.
just to see. I mean, it's a really
How
low.
much mud?
11.
Oh yeah, no, easy.
Yeah, I'll just plop it in the mud so that it's like
Yeah.
it's straight up,
right next to you.
and then I'll pretend to.
But
cast
also,
that.
Davis, as you're observing and kind of that, you do see that there are quite a large number of fish. Just
Oh, like this
swimming.
isn't really a fishing net, you guys, but I may be able to catch us dinner here. This is pretty resplendent with fish here.
Ooh.
Hey, if we build a fishery here, can we make more money than if we were adventurers?
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah, I'll actually
So-
literally
The
try and
houses in
I'll try and
town
actually
kinda
fish with a net that is very much not a fishing net.
Okay, go ahead. You cast the net. I believe it. You're able to throw it. About 10 or 15 feet. It casts. I need to just. I'm gonna go down the group. So Marb, you climbed up the tree. What are you doing?
I'm just keeping an eye out on Davis. Probably like unholster my bow.
Yeah, you got
I
it
don't
ready
know
to
what
go.
the proper term is, but
Mhm.
and
Ready
I
to go.
actually wanna tie the rope to one of the arrows since I realized the error of our ways now. Just in case he gets dragged, I can like shoot a rope arrow or an arrow with a rope attached.
All right, so just to help you with a little bit of the visual as well, Marb, you are roughly 20, 30 feet up in the air. The tree itself is in the swamp, so it is pretty damp. It is moss covered. It is pretty slick and difficult, but you're digging in with your talons. Coming up there, you were easy enough, but coming down, you might need to be a little bit careful if you do decide to come down. From this
Ooh.
vantage point where you're looking, and the water it's not super clear, right? It's bog water. Or it's not bog water though either. It's just, it's running water that's fairly clear, but there is some grime and some natural sediment and dirt, and there's like, different plant matter. Every once in a while there's like a broken branch that just kind of passes by, but it's by no means is it a rushing river. As in it's a live river though.
Babbling.
Yeah, it's babbling. uh,
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to, since you're up there, go ahead and are you looking for anything particular or just general? Or
No, I'm just looking at Davis to make sure he doesn't get like.
okay, so you're
taken.
watching the immediate area around Davis. Got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Go ahead and give me that perception check. Grant, what are you doing?
I was probably going to be doing about the same, but I'm standing really close. So not much else I can do from here.
Perfect. All right. The bugs are kind of annoying, but you have most of your bodies covered in armor, but keep going up to your face. And
Yeah,
you're
just
having to slap
Kind of like
them.
put my hammer down every once in a
Oh,
while. And
thank
swat
the
my face.
Lord.
Okay. So far, Marb, you do see like some logs. Let me draw them like here. Freehand. Let's grab a brown color. I guess that's close enough.
Ew, gross
And-
mind poop. Am I stepping in poop?
No, I knew that's what y'all were gonna say. But,
Disgusting.
Wouldn't be the first time
So-
though.
God, that's one of my favorite vines.
So, there are
Did not
some.
flush the toilet. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Good
There
time.
are some logs which, do float in this area. Marb, there's
Did you
one.
put something? Because I don't see anything.
Drew it on the wrong layer.
Yeah, just you can move it on
No.
layers though. Just right click and move layer.
Yeah, just gotta gather
Got
the things today. Doop, 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 doop. And it's not letting me move. It's letting me do it one by one. God damn it.
I see.
It's trying to do them all by one. Yeah, so there's one.
Is this a real game of Frogger? In real life game of Frogger?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I set up for you guys. So Marb, you see this more than other people just because of your vantage point, but there are some, lazy logs that are just kind of floating in the river. You do see some that are much larger than others, and you see one in particular that is a little different. You're not completely sure what it is. You could have sworn it moved on a little bit, but it's kind of in this area or so. And let me draw it because I realized I didn't draw it freehand. Not that. Freehand. No, shape. So there seems to be like one. And it's on the wrong layer, or is that on the other layer? Wrong layer.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry. One monitor is not that easy.
No, I meant
Agreed.
2 is barely enough.
Mm.
And I'm not DMing.
Yeah, do you see one around this area?
Nope.
No.
Interesting. Okay, well, there's a larger log in this area. I'll get it eventually shown, sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it.
Alright.
Can I cast a minor illusion before anything goes down?
I mean, you guys are kind of acting independently and not coordinating, so...
Okay.
But yeah, go ahead. Marb, from that vantage point, it is a long distance shot, so go ahead. It doesn't affect you because you're a sharpshooter. There you go.
I'm so... First. I'm not even gonna use sharpshooter because I don't know.
That's fine.
Not bad.
20.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you do shoot the arrow. It makes contact with the water, and the log submerges itself.
Oh, do I see that?
You do see like the of the water.
I don't know that I would have noticed that was.
You might have. I don't know if you would have noticed necessarily.
I'm gonna say I'm too enthralled with the fish.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna shout like, "Get out of the water!" Like that giant log. It's definitely not a log, but I don't know what it is yet. But that log is moving. And
Grant,
just,
because
like,
you were looking, you do see the same thing where a large log went under the
Oh,
water.
okay. To your right, Davis. Back up. I think we may have something coming.
Huh? Oh, okay. I'll gather the net and pick up my glaive and step back just one step.
Okay.
5 feet.
Dave,
No. Maybe we should send you out of character. Maybe we should just send them out farther.
Whoa.
I have reach. I don't need to get that
Push
far.
him into the river. Offer him something to come closer.
Marb, go ahead and do roll your your longbow damage.
Yeah.
Why am I having such a hard time with layers today?
Start peppering some damage. Oh, but it was a super basic shot.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Right.
okay.
Was
max
it hurt
damage
by
now.
any chance?
Token layer. Okay, so so this is token layer. So if I grab you, sorry guys, 1 second. Just being very fussy today. All right,
It's all
I
good.
delete. I delete you. Delete. Boom. There we go. Okay, yeah, the log disappeared. Good. And then 12 damage. Okay. Perfect. So as Davis, as you're gathering the things, Marb, you're pulling in the net. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Right?
I would gather the full net and then take the glaive, like just throw it in my sack, and then pick the glaive up.
Gotcha. So Davis, Grant, and Marb, because you got your eye out on it, you do see and then there seems to be not even that much like breaking of the water, but then out of all of a sudden just like a little bit of a ripple, and then just massive set of jaws come lunging out for Davis, but before a iron-like tail comes whipping out at Davis's feet.
Okay.
And sorry, the layers are being really irritating to me today. Grab you, move you here. Perfect. Switch layers. This layer,
It's
token
the
layer.
acid
There we
tentacle.
go.
Wow.
What the?
That's
As
very cute.
yeah. So I need everybody to roll initiative, por favor. Let me get the initiative tracker going.
Little guy's like, meh.
Let me
Let me do it the official way.
wait a second. Let me remove first. All right, there we go. Go ahead and roll officially.
I'll get it put on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, please
I
do
should
click on
probably just do those officially. But since
Yeah.
I already rolled, I'm
Initiative.
We'll say maw. We'll just call it the maw for now. Because that's all that you know.
There we go.
Or I guess I can do an official roll and then you can just update it to the value.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah, so you guys get in the tracker, please.
Oh, you have to select the token,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the other one. Okay.
Okay.
It took me like 4
Um,
tries.
Yeah, me too. I was like, I'm clicking on my picture. What do you want from me, Roll20?
Davis,
I
what's
don't
your-
But my roll
understand.
was 6.
Okay. And then Angie, what's Grant's roll?
Coming.
Okay.
Rolling.
Thank you.
Oh,
So,
no, I want the old
9.
one.
Yeah, 9.
Go back, go back.
Okay.
It's funny how 9 is like a decent roll for you
Yeah.
for initiative.
Sorry. Okay. Enter.
I'll go ahead and make a black box with all of our shit.
Please do. Thank you.
Mhm.
One monitor is not fun.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
So let's get this started because I'm assuming this is a violent reaction, so we're gonna play violent reactions.
Yeah.
Hopefully y'all can hear that. Yeah, so Davis, you see Grant, Davis, Al, you're kind of paying attention, but you're kind of more taken aback by how quick this happened. You didn't see the log dip. The rest of them did. As this, what you see of its body is 20 feet. There's still tail in the water, and it lunges out, and that tail whips around, and it's going to attempt to...
They're gonna grapple
music's
me.
a little loud. It's going to try to knock you off.
Son of
You're out. So it's going to... Where is it? And it's like, you see its tail, Davis, swinging at you, and it's as thick as your torso.
Okay.
So
That's
plus
fair.
8. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need 16 strength saving throw.
Okay. So would this be a contested skill check just in case?
No, it's a saving throw.
Okay, it's just it's a saving throw. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy, no, that 2 plus my 4 is not gonna make it.
All right, Davis, the tail
Even with the inspiration,
whips.
it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, the tail whips and knocks you down, and then it lunges with its jaws, trying to clasp onto you. And let's see. Natural 19, that obviously will hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 27 total to hit. And so the tail did 14 damage. The bite does... Where's my 10s? 3d10 plus 5. 10, 25 points of chomping damage.
Yowza.
21 points of chomping damage.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's way better.
Yeah.
There we go.
So you took 14 from the tail and 21 from the jaws.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And you are in the jaws. It has you grappled,
Nice.
and until the end of the turn, you are restrained. And as you're in its jaw, and it's going to use the rest of its movement to pulling back into the water.
Okay,
With
how
you
far?
in its mouth. 5-10 feet.
Okay.
It lunged forward, grabbed you.
Yep.
It's about half submerged at this point.
Ow! I ain't
Ow.
dead yet, but it hurts.
Your turn.
What the f-
Yeah, Al, you see just this massive, essentially a leviathan of a crocodile lunge out teeth of like all jagged manners, just pointing in all different directions. Snout as large, if not bigger, than Davis himself. Just massive tree trunk of a tail. Whip his feet under them, and then these huge jaws clamp down and start dragging your best friend into the water.
Oh shit! So I can still see both of them.
You can, but they are considered in half cover.
Okay.
So can I retcon that he gets the muster? Oh, it doesn't matter because he's acted, so never mind. My muster belt doesn't do shit right now, so.
Shit. Is half cover disadvantage on attack roll? Range?
It's got a plus 2 AC.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm gonna open with. I think instinctually I would shoot a bolt at him.
Okay.
As is. So that's a. Give him my dice.
If you hit me, I swear to God.
It's pretty shit. I got 11.
Your bolts like dinks off of the snout and just reflects off and kind of shatters on his nose.
And then I realize his friend's in danger. Oh, piss! And I'm gonna go for a level 2 killing word on him on Davis.
Okay, bonus action. Good.
And that is. I'll do this one at level 2.
Alright, cool. That's good.
You take the highs, you take the lows.
Yeah, no, that's good.
9 points of healing.
You more than doubled my HP, let's just put it that way.
Oh god. Don't you die on me. And I'm gonna try and keep it in line of sight.
Okay.
I mean, he's already got Davis. He can't fit both of us in his mouth.
Don't count on it.
But he's got to open his mouth to get me too. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
And
Alright,
that'll
so
be my turn.
Alright, the Maw's turn. Y'all really rolled that poor. I'm sorry. It's going.
Bye,
to-
guys.
And you have no idea where it went. It's basically like went in the area. GM layer submerged.
Bye.
Dibs?
Can I at least put a well, I was gonna say we at least kind of know where they last saw you.
Yeah.
So it was like right
Yes.
here.
You
So,
can put some
should
sort
I
of
just pick up
Yeah.
the net and start fishing again, I guess?
Don't worry, guys. She's inspired.
I put a little circle.
Gotcha. Alright. Marb. You saw
So
the same thing. This giant crocodile lunge out and take your friend, and now it's dragged him under the water.
will
That
my
there's visible struggling where Davis is trying to fight free.
okay, I have 2 out of character questions. One, will my arrow like go in the water and possibly hit him if I shoot to the water general area?
Give me an intelligence check. I will say at advantage because you've had all manner of combat in the past.
Oh, but I'm super dumb. Okay. Oh, I'm Jesus.
Mental 20. Okay. I will post this for you guys.
Oh, are you gonna copy paste the underwater combat block?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Learn me some good. Oh,
Okay.
You can skip the first paragraph.
Oh, okay. I was like, I have no
No,
idea.
no,
what-
that's just
ranged
flavor.
attacks is what you're looking for. So the third paragraph, ranged attacks automatically target beyond the weapon's normal range. So for you, if it's beyond 150, I think.
Disadvantage. No. So not a longbow. Okay, got it. Well, I guess it's like my original plan was to throw a can of boom into the water, but then
Oh.
Davis goes dragged down, and we don't know the explosive power yet. And
Out of character,
I for
you
sure
do
don't
know
wanna
that I
blow
can
him.
drop to 0 and then still live.
well,
Just saying.
but will you
If he gets
drown?
back up to
Like-
the surface,
What are the rules?
We
of
have 3 people to
dying
throw
of-
healing words at him nonstop.
Go, go, go.
What was the Marb? What was the question?
Like, are there rules of dying underwater? Like,
Oh yeah.
Yes, there are.
Oh, there's drowning rules and everything.
bananas.
His
Well,
body always floats to the surface. So yeah.
As long as it's not held.
Oh.
Yeah. So like Davis has a Constitution score of 2. I will tell you what that means when it becomes perfect.
Yeah, and he knows I know what that means.
and my second question was, would I be able to cast query on the creature if I
You do not
don't
see
have
it.
line of sight?
You do not see it. So you cannot cast it.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, so here's my plan.
Mhm.
I'm gonna shoot the arrow with the rope that I prepared right before things went down
Okay.
at disadvantage, but I do want to roll use my thrill of the hunt.
Okay, well question. Are you shooting at the splashing or are you just trying to shoot in the air at the creature or are you just trying to get the arrow in the
So if the splashing is here,
Yeah.
I want to shoot. I'm assuming that's probably where Davis is, so I want to
Mhm.
shoot like maybe here, like a little bit.
That's fine. So you don't have to do it at disadvantage because you're not trying to hit the croc. It's well within range of your weapon.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, you can hit the spot on the water, no problem. Assuming
Yeah,
you roll.
so- Roll AC 10, or sorry, AC 5. So just roll an attack roll. I don't think you can possibly miss any roll
I don't
enough for
think-
one.
except
So-
for-
But wait, if I actually want to hit, because my plan is that it hits him with the rope attached, that Davis can then grab and try to like pull himself up.
Okay. If that's the case, then yeah, it would be a disadvantage because you're trying to lodge the arrow into the.
Yes.
Gotcha. So yes.
Ooh. Yeah, because I'm super out of character. If I
Mhm.
shoot it in the water, like what are like reactions to grab the rope? Like I don't know how those mechanics would
We'll
work.
figure it out as it happens, honestly.
Fudge. Well, okay, then I do want to try to hit it, so
Right.
I get +8 and then plus my wisdom. Disadvantage. Oh, and before I shoot it, I'll tie the other end of the rope to the tree. If that's a
Interesting.
bonus action,
You do not.
I'll take.
Pretty sure. I think you only have 50 feet of rope.
Oh no! But you said I was 20 feet.
Yeah, but he's what 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40 feet away from the base.
Yeah,
Of the
and
tree?
so you're 20 feet down as well.
Ah, that's freaking
Top tree.
geometry.
Freaking shit.
Lucky for you.
Fudge. Okay. Then obviously that's not gonna work, so I'm just gonna shoot the water
Okay.
and copy. No. Okay, 16.
16, and you're trying to shoot the croc, is what you're doing.
Yeah.
You hit. The arrow
Nice.
thrashing, and as it's thrashing to keep Davis down, it snaps, like the left side of his snout becomes exposed, and your arrow finds purchase.
Okay, as I see my arrow hit, I yell at Grant like, "Grab the rope!" Because I'm assuming it like flew by a little bit.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, so there's still a rope attached to this area?
Yeah, so the rope's end is like in this area.
Gotcha.
So it is damaged, so you can go ahead and roll another d8 for your Colossal Slayer.
Oh, that's right, that's right. I thought then.
Yeah.
Oh, query's the D6. You're right. You're right. Well, I'm stupid.
Where's Davis in the turn order?
Oh, yeah, it disappeared. I had a 6, though.
He's 6, sorry. So...
Do you need me to roll
So
again?
8 damage.
8 damage total.
Oh, I know why. It's
Unfortunately-
because I'm not on the GM layer. I'm not on that layer.
Yes,
That's why.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
it's Grant. Do you want to move anywhere, Marb, or...
Um,
I'm just gonna take
Can
a
I,
step
like-
over and grab the rope, I guess.
Marv
can I
would-
use one of the what are they called? Pythons, the little climbing things,
Sure.
to like help me come down safely?
Unfortunately, you already used your action to fire. That would be an action.
Okay, then I want to try to climb down as
Sure.
gracefully as possible.
Give me just a DC 10 acrobatics check. And then go ahead, Grant, your turn. End of the rope is
Guess I
roughly
will
in this
move
island
over,
somewhere.
like into the edge of the water,
Okay.
holding onto the rope.
We have to go get the rope. I think it's.
You have to get the rope. The rope is like.
Okay, 50. So,
Oh, it's way farther out. Okay. So then I gotta wait all the way across. Is this walkable water, or do I need to swim across?
There you go. Am I back?
You're back.
Okay. Yeah,
Mhm.
the rope is like at the edge of this island down here.
Is it walkable or does he have to swim?
You could find out.
I mean, well, never mind. I was gonna say we probably would have known.
I
From
mean,
when I was standing
I'm in full mail. I'm in split
You
mail.
can
I can't
still-
swim.
You can. It's just difficult. So you'd have to give me a. It's half movement to get there. So it's basically 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You basically can get on, pull yourself up, and try to find the rope if you wanted to.
Okay, and I will try that. I gotta make an athletics check, or
DC 10 athletics check to get across.
all right. So
Easily.
I kind of half swim across, doggy paddle, and then climb up on the shore and try and grab the rope, I guess.
Okay, so yeah, you use your movement to get there. You manage to see the rope; it's kind of dangling around, and you reach down. If you want to
Is
use
the
your
arrow
action-
attached to anything, or is it just laying in the water?
as you look out, the rope seems to be slightly attached to something. It doesn't seem like the rope is moving.
And is
So,
there blood pooling at the surface yet? Like
this just happened, so
yeah, it's
there's
only
not
been a
enough
few
to
seconds. I
notice.
know.
Yeah, too much splashing, not enough to notice. Yeah.
And murky water.
I mean, if there's a lot of blood, it might be just time to go home.
Is it orc blood color?
like a-
Half orc blood color?
It's like an orc head floats to the top. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to save him.
Just keep casting heal. But
All right, so Davis's turn is next, followed by Roque. So, anything else, Grant? You have the rope in hand.
Davis,
All right.
grab the arrow. I guess. I don't.
All right. Davis,
So what do
passive
I?
perception.
I don't think I have anything else.
Passive is 14.
I mean, I don't have. Never mind.
Yeah, I get you. You're on point to pull your buddy or try to help him, Grant. I just I understand. 14. You know what? I will give it to you. You did happen to notice that there is some crimson coming, not from you, on the croc.
Okay.
With that, you can do as you wish.
So I'm actually like teeth inside like parts of me right now, holding me inside his mouth.
Like you are essentially.
Am I like behind the teeth, or am I like kind of?
You're
currently
the
chomped.
teeth stopped at like your rib cage.
Gotcha.
Like your legs and like your left arm and stuff
Yeah.
are like in its mouth, and you're just like trying to.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you would have your glaive. Because you have.
I mean, I would have. I wanted to have had it. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's
Just
fair.
timing wise, I don't know if I did, but I would assume I did.
Yeah. I'll allow it. Like you said, you gather your glaive and net, so yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Shit.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
with
go
that
ahead
in mind, I'm gonna try and use my glaive to yeah, I'm gonna try and pry its mouth open and then like literally prop it open with the glaive. No, understanding that if he like goes away with the glaive, it's gone.
Okay. So just to let you know, if a creature, all right, if the creature must succeed a DC to knock prone. Okay, until it is grappled until the end of its turn, the target is restrained. The crocodile cannot bite another target. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you're just clumped in his nose. So you want to try to break free. You're using your action to try to use the glaive to pry its mouth open.
Yeah, and then just for flavor, like if I can, just like literally jam it permanently open with a glaive, like sticking it up into like the roof of its mouth type thing.
Okay, give me an opposed strength check.
I think I
Okay.
just realized we lost our two, like Gustav, like our two like strongest,
Oh my god.
just raw strength wise, other than Davis.
Well, I rolled a 2. My strength is +4. But I can add a merit die to my result, suppose.
If you wish.
And I might as well. It's not a very good
yeah.
roll though, but I might die. So make that an extra 1. So that's a total of 7.
You have an inspiration if you want to
And I
go
do have an
all
inspiration,
in.
but now at this point it's like that's so shitty. But
It's
if
on
I'm
the-
fuck it, I'm gonna die anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's another 1, so that's a total of 8.
You're welcome.
15. You are still trapped in its jaws.
Oh god. So that was my action and my reaction. I guess I'll
Yeah.
bonus action moment of courage. Can I heal myself?
Sure.
Alright, I'll expend a merit die. Wait, actually, I forget. How does it work now? Shit.
You spend a merit die.
Oh, so I can still use
Roll a
hit dice. I just
6.
don't necessarily get my con mod unless I roll
Yeah.
a 6. That's right. So let me roll this for big fat 4, so I don't get to use my con mod. And then fuck it, I'll use all of my hit dice to heal.
3. Yeah.
Oh no, it's up to 3. That's right. It's only up to my charisma mod, right?
Yep.
Alright, so 3 hit dice. So there's 2d10s for a total of 10 plus 9, so 19.
Nice. Alright, so heal yourself up.
Yep, I'm healed, and then that's all my shit, and I'm assuming I have no movement because I'm grappled, so...
Yeah. Roque is going to move forward. Roque is... No, he can't see you, unfortunately. You're just struggling in the water. I wish CJ was here so I could know what he would want to do. What is a very CJ thing? What is a very CJ thing?
Befriend the Leviathan.
Color spray.
I mean, actually, yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's what he'll. No, that's not what he would do. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what he would do. Roque. Okay, so Roque is gonna run forward and shit. He doesn't see you. Crap. He can't do that. Wasn't expecting.
Yeah,
that
can I
from
see
the
about
pilot.
how deep I am underwater? Just out of curiosity. Like, could I see the surface in
Enough
the murky
to-
water?
It's enough water to hide a 20+ foot gator.
Okay.
Completely, so
Okay.
20, 30 feet, maybe.
I meant how far below the surface I am.
Oh,
Would I even
well,
be able
while
to
it's
see?
thrashing, while it's thrashing you, you kind of come up and you can reach your hand out,
Oh, okay.
but you're basically below the water surface.
So a couple feet, maybe.
Yeah, in his jaw. Sorry, guys. Roque is going to this. He can see the gate. No, yeah, he can see the gator because it came up. All right, he's gonna try to toss his hideous laughter on the gator.
Sure. I mean, if it laughs, it opens its mouth, right?
Yep. And actually, he rolled a 13 on his save.
He
The
has
gator
portents.
has a. What is Roque's DC? Roque's DC. 13. Yeah, Roque is going to use his portent. I think he had a natural 1. Yeah, he did. So he's going to turn that save into a 1, and the gator is starting to chuckle with you in its mouth. Let's see
That
what
must be. That's
happens.
fucking terrifying, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great because now I'm gonna get loose, but it's terrifying.
Yeah. All right, Al, you see Roque rush up to the edge of the water and take a bit of like a crumpet and then just start smattering it and then throw it in the wind and says, "What do you call a toothless croc?"
Rock, is this a time for jokes?
Yeah, no one says anything. And then, yeah.
There's an awkward silence for a moment. Wait, I should do something.
All right, your turn now.
So I probably can't quite get to, after seeing Grant swim across, I probably couldn't get to that with my movement speed.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You would be in the water right here.
Is that rope grabbing distance?
Grant currently has it grabbed, but yes.
Hmm. Oh. This is stuck. Do that return. I think I'm gonna go for that for now. Wait, give Davis one more turn before crazy shit starts going down.
Okay.
I think so that's movement. Okay, grab it. What kind of action would I have left?
You don't see the croc. You just see the splashing. So anything that would revolve around seeing it, you can't do. Davis is submerged, so you can't see him. So you have your actions, but keep in mind of line of sight and everything.
Not a lot I can do there. I suppose I would double time to the rope and make sure I get a grip. Get
Okay.
double time so I can get on land in front of Grant.
Gotcha.
So here, is that good?
Sure, that's fine. Yeah. It's our helping pool if it comes to it. All right, the Maw's turn.
Yep.
Maw's gonna try to save.
Control.
Rolls a natural 3. Continues chuckling.
It's funny as shit.
Did y'all hear something weird? Kind of
Yeah, you'll hear,
terrifying.
like, boop, 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 boop.
Have you ever seen like crocodiles or the alligators mating? Have you ever heard that? Like where they water, they make that ultrasonic sound and it ripples the water to attract a mate. You're literally seeing like
What? I didn't know that.
yeah, it's pretty cool. And,
Great,
like it
right.
you see just in the water. And that's its turn. Marb.
That
You're
probably
off
looks
the
really
tree.
bad for me.
Davis, no!
Ooh. Okay, first thing, is everyone pulling on the rope?
You see two of them have it in their hand.
I want to use my movement to try to cross the water somewhere around, maybe here, and grab the rope to help too.
Okay.
Uh,
You, Marb, for you, it's easy enough to swim because of your rover ability. So you have 35 feet of movement. The water doesn't slow you down.
yes. So I grab the rope and I just say like, get Davis out of the water so we can use the boom cans to hopefully get that
Okay.
whatever. I don't know. Do I recognize the creature by any chance?
You can give me a nature check. You know it's a type of crocodile from what you've seen with the maw.
I mean, why not? What's the worst that can happen?
Never asked that in D&D.
It's just a really big croc.
Sweet.
Really big croc.
So yeah, I'm just trying to pull on the rope to, and I tell the group like, let's get Davis out of the water so we can throw a kind of boom there and help us.
Cool.
And
Hearing kind of boom, Al push a little harder. Oh, yeah.
we don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay. Nice. All right. So we got 3 people on the rope. Grant, your turn, followed by Davis.
Since I didn't use my action, can I save it for like a reaction kind of thing, or like
What
a
do you wanna-
dodge?
You could dodge if you want to, but what would be your saved action? What do you want to do? Ready action.
Dodge if the creature suddenly comes out of the water and tries to eat us all
You
together.
can just go ahead and take the dodge action now if you want.
It
and
lasts
it'll be-
until your next turn.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Then I'll just do that.
Cool. All right, Grant, your turn.
I think I'm just pulling on the rope. Is that? I mean, that's basically all. What kind of reaction do I want? I guess. So can I pull on the rope and save? That's an action, though,
That
right?
is an
I can't save a reaction.
You can hold your action to pull on the rope once you see Davis has the rope in his hand
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, that I guess that's the best I can do for now.
Okay. Anything with your bonus action or movement or anything like that?
I will summon the spiritual hammer above the water,
Okay.
somewhere in this space, and
Sure.
just have it floating there. And in case I can use it, I will activate it.
I am going to someday get a spiritual hammer
Pog.
token for you. Yeah.
Make Grant do it. Grant, get yourself one.
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
That sounds good.
Cool. All right, your spiritual weapon appears. You
Shit.
wrap the rope a little bit tighter around your gauntlet, and you are ready to pull. All right, Davis.
So I've got a creepy ass laughing croc next to me now. Who's
This
let me
is
go. I assume.
terrifying. I mean, you're still in its mouth as it's laughing.
Yeah,
And
but
the
it's like
teeth
I
are,
don't.
like-
They're not like holding me in anymore.
Yeah, they're clanging against your armor, but they're not actually piercing or
Gotcha.
anything.
So yeah, I'm just gonna kick off as much as fast as I can.
Okay.
If I happen to hit the rope, I'll grab it, but I doubt. Like I'm not specifically looking for it. I would have no reason to look for
Yeah.
it. So I'm just gonna go shoot up straight for the surface as fast as I can.
Okay. It will be about 15 feet of your movement to go up.
That's fine. And then once I'm
And
up,
you got about 5 feet of movement that you can swim to any square or in your area.
yeah, I'll see Al, so I'll just move as far this way as
Okay.
I can. So am I still just like waiting, treading water? I guess.
You're in the water, yeah. It's like your feet can make purchase, but it's.
I'll
like,
dash and get up
monkey.
on land, I guess.
Okay. You'd have to kind of
Like
go around here, yeah, and then go up. Oops.
Whoa, I got big.
Davis, what happened?
There you go. Go ahead, move yourself. Sorry.
So yeah, I would just get around it. Could I get
Okay.
to here? You think?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I would just dash and get up here and just be like,
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing, but he let me go, and it's making this terrible fucking noise. But that thing's
Oh,
fucking
shit.
scary. And that's it.
Fuck back. Okay.
Actually, no, yeah, no, that's fine. I'm good.
You see, just like again, when you kind of look behind you, it's the water itself is just like reverberate.
That's creepy.
It's not natural.
Yeah.
Or it is, but it's not. Roque is gonna go send Pebble to just fly around the area, and she's gonna like, "Are you okay?" And that's it. Al, your turn. Maul on deck.
Davis, oh shit, you good? Oh no. And then I'm gonna realize I'm still holding the rope attached to it. I'm like, okay. Ah. Guys, let's fuck it up. And I'm gonna go, since I'm not doing much with the rope anyway, not contributing much. I'm gonna drop it, draw the loot, and go for a shatter.
It's just in the
I'm
area.
still-
I mean, out of character, I thought y'all were gonna do the boom.
He can boom too.
Oh yeah,
But-
the boom's coming.
Okay.
He has the boom. I don't have the boom. So I'm gonna cast my own boom instead.
Okay.
Okay.
You said I can kind of see bubbles, right?
Yes, and I need to. This is gonna be kind of luck for you. Where are you placing it? Draw the shape. Because if you don't clip it, you're not gonna deal damage.
2x2
to it.
square, I assume.
Let me double check. I think it
It's
is.
10 foot, right? Or 10 foot.
10 foot radius? So is this
And
4 by?
it will have a bottom. Yeah, it's an orb, so keep in mind it's gotta go. You gotta place it so that it also hits it underneath the water, and you don't know how deep the water is per se.
Okay. So can I see any kind of bubbles?
Yeah, you definitely saw you see ripples just kind of like all around this area.
Okay, that's just about right. Oh shit.
Right, like they're traveling
big.
out.
He's moving. I'm gonna go. Are these? That's not what I wanted. Are those plants floating, or are they? Is there ground underneath?
They seem to be of grown through the water. There might be some sort of ground, or might be some sort of risen elevation, but it's hard to tell. It's just completely covered.
Then we go. I'm gonna go right there where the burb is. So it's 4x4. So it's, I think it's that. It's a sphere.
Okay.
And it was
And
10
how-
foot radius. I'm gonna go 10 feet under.
Okay, so 10 feet radius, so it's 20 feet down. Okay, yep. Okay,
Completely
go ahead. It's a Constitution saving throw.
It is Constitution 14.
Roll a natural 2.
Ooh,
Boo.
got
Oh.
him.
Cool.
Poor Pebble.
Oh,
Pebble's
wait.
fine.
Oh, no, Pebble's fine, yeah.
Pebble's in the air.
That was above water, right?
I know. I'm just messing with you. I
He's
got
like,
all that damage.
so I don't even know if anybody hears anything, but is it just like a bubble, a rupture?
You see that where the water, like a little spout kind of emerges from the water, and the plants are kind of blown.
It's like a depth charge, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Poof.
Alright, so give me that damage, please, and mark off your spell slot.
Yeah. Big bucks, no whammy.
Was it 3d8 thunder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Woo!
damn!
Damn.
I
Okay.
did something.
You tickled it there for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys see Grant, especially since Al is in front of you. Al drops the rope, takes out his pan flute, starts, and then you just see this like swelling underneath the water for a moment, and then just like this depth charge goes. And I guess this guy gets to make a save. He
Nicely
makes
done, Al.
Yeah.
All right.
The water stops vibrating.
Yeah, the water stops vibrating.
Do we all get
Well,
sprinkled a little bit?
Yes, you definitely get sprinkled. And now it is. Are you moving anywhere, Al? Or
You should go for a swim.
I think Al's distracted by what he's done. He's like, yeah. So he doesn't mind being in front at the moment.
okay.
So he's got a shield and pan flute, and he's just kind of short celebration.
Okay.
That'll.
So the ripples in the water kind of are still there, but they're not nearly as aggressive as they were from the quote unquote laughter, and then the depth charge that just happened, and you see that it kind of starts calming down. Okay, the maw has done its thing.
Creepy.
Well,
Do you think I killed it?
I don't see any movement.
All right, Marb, what are you doing? What's your
first
passive?
of all, what's my what?
I'm saying I need to see what your passive perception is, because
It's 15.
Where is it? 15?
Marb, you see this log, Bob.
Which one? I missed the ping.
This one, like kind of below you.
Oh,
This
yeah,
one?
we still don't see your
Yeah.
ping, but nah.
Oh,
Okay.
Maybe you're pinging
Yeah.
the GM lane.
Do you see the yellow one?
yeah, it's me. Here you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
You see this kind of bob subtly.
Okay. First I want to just yell at everyone like, let's get out of the water before the boom. I'm about to throw the boom in the water, and I have no idea how strong it's gonna be. So let's head back to shore, and then I point at the log that's moving, and I say like, it's probably going that way. It's trying to hide under the logs again, and use my movement to go back.
Okay. So for you, easy enough to cross. Are you using your action to prep the boom?
Yes.
Okay, so the rules on the boom is it takes an action to prep it. You can pull out all the materials you need with a bonus action. It takes an action to prep it. At the start of your next turn, you can throw it. And then at the end of that turn, it'll go boom, potentially. Depending on how well you do your intelligence check is when the boom will trigger. It could
My
boom in your hand.
intelligence check?
Yeah.
Fudge, I'm super dumb.
Well, okay, for you, because you're going to be putting in, you can do sleight of hand, or it's like a dex check in a sense to put the materials in, but it's still it's a higher DC if you're going to do it off the sleight of hand than dex, because you're just kind of going off feel rather than the right amounts. So
Yeah, I would rather take that higher, because my intelligence is literally 0.
okay, so you bonus action pull
So
out the
bonus
material.
action, take the can of fat, can of boom, in quotations, trademark pending, and I remember he makes like a spoonful of both, but I'm too dumb to remember.
Okay.
So
Go ahead and give me that charisma, or that sleight of hand check.
and no.
And then Grant,
It hasn't been an hour, right?
no, but this is wisdom, and this is a dex check, so it doesn't work for you.
Yeah. But I thought the owl was Dex.
Yeah, it's
Wisdom.
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 I'm done.
Cat's grace is
No, I'm gonna blow myself up.
11. Okay, so yeah, you think
R.I.P.
you put
Marb.
the right amount in. You just go and you close the canister and you shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. And where are you throwing it? Keep in mind, so keep in mind 5, 10, 15, 20. So this is the range on it, 20. If you wanted to throw it somewhere else, it's disadvantage for another 20 feet. So you can throw it like in this area, but it's disadvantage to see if you actually make it out here. Like to throw it here, you don't have to make a check. To throw it here, you have to give me an attack roll.
Since I have to wait till my next turn to throw it.
No, you've mixed it.
You've mixed it.
Oh, I thought it would
boom.
take an action to make it and an action to throw it.
It's an okay, so it's an action. No, actually, you're right. It's an action to make it, next action to throw it, and then it might blow up early or it might blow up late. you're
Yeah,
basically
because I
holding it
want to
back.
wait till everyone gets out first,
Okay.
before I attempt to throw it and blow everyone up.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, bonus action was to create it. Action is to prep it and just.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, you're right. All right, Grant.
I think I want to go for. Do I need to spend my action to swim across again?
No, you can.
Just go
If
for it. Okay.
You can make it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can make it to the shore.
All right. I want to cast. I'm going to drop my. Oh shoot! I already spent my. Okay, no, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to drop my enhance ability on Marb.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to feel dumber. He's going to feel less wise.
Mm-hmm.
And I put my hand on Davis's shoulder. So I thought we lost you for a second, and I cast Bear's Endurance on him. So he gets advantage on Constitution checks, but he also gets 2d6 temp hit points.
Oh,
Or
nice.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll that.
Yeah,
And
temp.
then I'll make a swim for it. 2d6.
Yep. I actually forgot about
Damn,
the
nice,
10
dude.
points. Nice. Good deal. Are you gonna bonus action move your spiritual weapon anywhere?
Am I gonna what?
Bonus action move your spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I guess I'll move it back, and I'll leave it kind of where it is, or I'll move it. Yeah, and I'll leave it kind of where it is. I'm just waiting for it to pop up, for the creature to pop up, and then I'll
Okay.
smack it.
You also, with your
But I
passive
can't. I
perception,
don't have any more actions.
Yeah, with your passive perception, you did see that there was a bobbing of this log over here. So if you wanted
So
to,
then I'll move it over towards the south side of that little island, and
yeah, I got you.
as far as I can. I think it only can move
20.
30 feet.
20.
It's 20.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, cool.
My turn.
All right. Davis followed by Roque.
So, I could probably reach this thing with my glaive from land, right?
Yeah.
I'm smack it.
The log?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna hit the log.
Okay, go ahead.
Or wait, hold on. Actually, would I have seen it, Bob? 14 passive?
No, you wouldn't have noticed it.
Okay,
bobbing.
then I would not do that then. Yeah, I'll just get back to land.
5, 10...
So this would be 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I get to the land here? 30?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
but-
And then I'll hold my action if anything comes nearby, and then I'll smack it.
Okay. Rock's turn. Rock will send Pebble up here and go look through his eyes. Give me, someone roll me a d20 twice, because Pebble gets advantage.
Damn.
I'll do it, I guess, since I got
I was doing it. Okay.
13 and 11, so 13.
13 plus 4. Okay. Rock will say that the croc is at the end of the island, and so we'll point over here as best as he can. and have Pebble fly in a circle over here. So Pebble's just kind of like floating here. I'm gonna make her bigger so you can see her. All right, Al.
It's boom
Yeah,
o'clock,
yeah,
buddy.
I will do it. Do what?
It's boom o'clock.
O'clock. Oh, the bird got big. I'm gonna say, letter's still good, Davis, and I'm gonna use just an action to. Can I get here or not quite? I'd be still be in the water with just a move action, right?
Yeah, you'd be here with your move.
Oh, pick them up again. So I'm like I'm out of the water, but on tree trunks.
You're essentially in the water, so the tree trunk doesn't.
You can dash.
Cause I heard Roxy's over there. Am I like standing or am I swimming? I'd be swimming.
Swimming. You're waist down, waist deep or so.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll spend the action and get out of the water all the way.
Okay. Anything bonus action?
I'm good this round. No,
Okay.
nothing.
All right, Maw's turn. Marb, you're on deck.
Yep.
So.
Prepare to blow yourself up, Marb.
Yeah.
15,
This
20,
next turn's gonna get great
25,
or terrible.
30.
I should have gotten out further out of the water, further from you than.
Terrain for it. Okay. I'm just trying to grab something. Sorry. This log right here. I think you guys can see it.
Yep.
Bob's. Marb. your turn.
So this one, Bob.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say, everyone brace for boom, and I throw the can of boom, and go like Kobe, and like throw it
R.I.P.
right around the.
All right. You're throwing it at the log.
Yeah, like probably a little bit farther away than the shore, so it doesn't like hit us that
Okay.
badly.
Okay. So yeah, it's close enough where you just kind of Kobe, and you just see it spin in slow motion as you're watching it.
Bum, 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 bum.
And you just hear a splash.
No
And you're
clue.
waiting. And you're waiting. And you're waiting.
Ah,
It's
I
the end
fucked
of
it
your
up.
turn.
Did you do it right?
When does it
Grant,
boom?
it's your turn.
I think so.
Did the old man say it could work in water?
He didn't say it couldn't. Not.
I mean, it's like contained in the can.
Like
Like is the can waterproof? Hope so.
I mean, they
We
tallow
all
it.
suddenly level up and gain 5,000 EXP because we blew it up.
Grant, what are you gonna do? As you hear this anticlimactic splash in the water. Am I muted again?
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
No, I'm just interrupting for no reason.
Okay. I'm just like. So what are you gonna do, Grant?
Wait, sorry. Before my turn is over, can I use the bonus action to take out the materials for another one?
Yes, you
Just go
can.
like, God damn it, and like turn around and like start rummaging through my like pack.
How many did you have? 3 worth?
He's got.
I have 3, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you agree. Yeah, so action was to throw it this time. Bonus action is to get the stuff for the next one.
Good
Okay,
for
got
the
it.
next one, yeah. And I just subtract 1. Yeah.
Are you staying where you are, or you still got your move?
I'll probably want to move a little bit back
You're free to move. Okay.
because the thing is getting too close for comfort.
Grant, your turn.
So yeah, I'm just like, I turn back. Okay. This is strange. I thought there was supposed to be an explosion. I guess I'm just gonna hang out by the shore for a second. Just keep an eye on the water. Make sure it's not like swimming up to us for a sneak attack.
Give me a perception check
But
then.
other than that,
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, so when the canister splooshed, there was enough of like the water kind of displaced for a brief moment as you're like really focusing, and you see it's underwater, completely submerged, but it is definitely right here.
it's then I would say we need to take another step back from the shore. I think it's approaching again.
Yeah, it's swimming towards y'all.
Yeah, so I'll step back from the shore. So like, it has to like at least lunge out of the water towards us, and we're not just like standing directly in the water.
Okay, perfect. Anything else? Do you want to hold your action? Or no, that's your action to proceed.
Move the no, I mean I don't really have it. Oh yeah, I'll move the spiritual hammer closer to me, so it's in between where I think I saw it.
Yeah, perfect. It can
There.
get there. Just trying to select it. It's not.
And
the easiest.
then I don't really have any spells that are worth casting, so I will hold action. If it gets in range, I'll smack it with the hammer.
Your spiritual hammer has
There
grown
you
in
go.
size.
That's how I
Sorry.
can move it. That's like the easiest way to move it. There we go.
It's inchworming its way across the lake.
Yeah. Alright. It's there now. I can't shrink.
Out of control.
Yoink.
The boom has
There we
made
go.
it bigger.
Okay, there you go. Alright, Davis, followed by Roque.
So I could, if I back up to here and he comes out, like on the, I'd be able to hit it, right?
Potentially, yes.
So yeah, I'll basically, I'll stand here and be like, guys, back up. And I guess I'll just. So question. So DM question. So since I have Polar Master and it says while you're wielding a glaive, creatures provoke an opportunity attack when you enter your reach. I really should never have to hold my action. Like it just happens. Like I have to use my reaction still.
Yeah.
But I never have to really specify that.
Unless if you're specifically waiting for a creature.
Yeah. So, but that means I could just take the dodge action here, and then I still get that as a reaction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I'll take the dodge action then.
Okay. Remember that you're dodging, please.
Yep.
All right,
Actually,
Roque. Roque will call Pebble back because he saw that, and then he will cast a minor illusion of himself right here.
Nice.
Crafty.
And we'll make this a minor illusion of Roque.
Looks just like him.
Whoa.
It's fairly good. It's
He's
not
a box
great.
turtle.
Yeah. Boop. All right, Al.
Prism.
Your turn.
So, Marb, you've gotten the materials out for the second bomb. Prepped it yet?
No.
Okay. Al's keeping his eye on the water, not for the fish at this point, but in anticipation of the explosion. Can I play a loot with the shield out? Even if it's a shitty one?
I mean, it's a one.
Probably not, I would assume.
I don't think you can. No, you
I'll
don't have
forego-
like strappings for your. No.
It's all good. I'll forego the lyrics and I'll just I'll take out the pan flute. I'm gonna inspire Marb. Some crazy music. I want the explosion. I want a great explosion.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep my eye on the water. Move around here and take a dodge action.
Nice.
Okay.
And... Yep, that's all I got.
Okay. So that's your turn. All right. Maw's turn. Do. And I need to just get off the GM layer. Select them all. Token layer. Switch to token layer. I wish it was smart. Okay. It lunges. It's going to do its tail attack against the illusion. Whiff goes like straight through it, and then it's going to take its jaws and try to clamp down on Grant. natural 19 for a 27. Grant, you are grabbed in its jaws. You take 10, 19, 26. You take 31 points of piercing damage.
Yowza.
What?
And he's going to use the rest of his movement to start dragging you back.
Hold on, I get the opportunity attack first, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to hit him too.
Were you holding? Oh, you were. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Fuck, natural 1. God damn it.
Go ahead and smack him in the snout, Grant. Yeah, that glaive, you weren't expecting it. You were expecting it to be much slower, even though, because like when it first hit you, you're like, that's not right. And then you, go ahead, yeah, you smack it in the nose. But it still gets its purchase on bites. So as it bites you, you just kind of go overhand and smack down on between its eyes as best you can.
Bang. Give it a 10
Damn, nice. All right, and then
as I drag towards the water.
Yeah, as you're dragged and then start to be submerged, it pulls you back, and at the end, and then it becomes Marb's turn. Start of Marb's turn, the depth charge goes.
Grant! No!
I go surfing out of the water on a wave, and I just land on this.
All right.
You surf
Grant,
on top
I
of
need
it.
you to roll a DC. Because you are in its mouth, it's going to be more of like a Constitution save. You're going to get hit regardless. So DC 13 Constitution save.
Sure.
While the croc rolls a DC 15 Dex save, rolls a natural 2, so he's going to take full damage.
Yo.
9.
Ooh, you're going to take full damage as well. Okay, so Marb.
Okay.
Roll 4d6. The first 2 die are fire damage. The third die is force damage. And the final die is piercing damage from shrapnel from the canister.
Canister? Okay.
Yeah. So,
Do you want me to roll them separately or just in whatever order?
You can roll all
It'll be
together.
left to right.
Yeah. So the first 2
Ooh.
are fire. So the fires are cut
10 fire?
No, they're cut in half because it's in water. So it's 10 fire becomes 5 fire. And then, so 5 plus 6, 11 points of boom damage to Grant and the crocodile. And Grant, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is Grant
To
still
see
conscious?
if he holds your... Well, no, to see if he holds his breath. Or if it gets knocked out of his lungs a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, you did not lose any...
Well, I'm unconscious, so it's fine.
Are you unconscious?
Yeah. After,
shit.
what was it,
Oh,
30
no.
some odd damage and then another 11?
Oh, no. Okay, yeah, Grant, you're unconscious.
Is he still visible at this point?
He's being dragged in, yeah. He's visible.
Okay. Ah, shit. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Is it 11 points of damage? 60. Okay. From what you guys, Marb, from what you can see, the, let me go back to your turn, sorry. The gator is looking pretty beat up. Like, some of its, like, its teeth have been blasted out. Its scales are just, some of its, like, the top scales and everything are, like, shattered and broken. And there's a sizable amount of, like, ichor in the water.
Oof. Probably gonna regret this later. But now that the crocodile is visible, no. Oh no, it's bonus action. Yes. I want to use my bonus action to place quarry on it.
Nice.
Okay, it's marked.
So I hear the loud boom and look back. Go like, God damn it. Mark him with my
missed the boom, unfortunately.
concentrate and mark him with my quarry. And then no. Well, if he's not underwater, if I shoot him,
He's partially covered, but you ignore that, so you're fine.
Okay, sweet. So just concentrate really quick on that.
Mhm.
Mark, and then try to fire an arrow at him. Since I see like kind of Grant like passed out
Yeah.
in his mouth, I was like, no, and like, because I know it's all my fault, right? So I like concentrate and shoot.
Are you doing sharpshooter or regular?
Is that guilt?
Definitely guilt. I do want to do as much damage, but
So -2 to hit.
Oh yeah, we're doing
oh, that's
proficiency
right. It's the
roll.
modified one. Yes, yeah, I'll do sharpshooter.
Okay. This is getting pretty close,
You're
guys.
inspired too. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You definitely
Oh.
hit.
No.
So,
You can have the inspiration for
2d8.
damage.
So 2d8 and a
Oh, and you
D6.
do have inspiration from Al. Al does let you add damage if you wish to use it for more damage.
Ooh, yes. How
D6.
much do I add?
D6.
1d6.
Ooh, so 2d6s.
Yeah, 2d6s, 2d8s,
And then whatever.
Uh,
Plus 3,
then-
plus 4, I think.
plus 3, plus 4, plus 4.
Jesus.
So plus 11. Right? 3 plus 4 plus 4. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Plus 11. And then can I also use my Thrill of the Hunt?
That was where the additional 3 came
That's
from.
the
So
3.
you're good. Yeah.
Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
All right.
Ooh, okay, 23.
Oh,
Not great rolls, but still fucking. I mean, it's 23
Still
damage.
pretty good, yeah.
23. Oh man. Okay, so Marb, your arrow sinks in. You hear this guttural, this like it's still muffled by the water and the fact that it has something in its mouth. There's just and the water shakes, and you're sitting there like waiting for it to float up, float up, float up.
Well, it's
And it
still on the
doesn't.
surface, right?
Yeah, but you're like waiting for it to like
Yeah.
kind of like completely. Not enough. It's so close.
Dead
Oh.
save.
So close.
Oh,
Yeah. So
That was it?
okay. Death saving throw, Grant.
Easy.
no!
Instantly dead. No, I'm just kidding. Is that 2 death? Did you fail 2 on a 1?
Rock is gonna
Count
turn
as
that
2.
into a 17.
Oh shit, nice.
Rock's gonna turn
Oh.
that into 17.
Is that both his portents? That is.
That's pose burdens. So you actually get 1 success. You go from 2 failures to 1 success.
Shit.
oh,
Ooh.
Jesus.
oh
Alright.
god.
And now your constitution is.
My what?
Constitution. 4. Okay,
The
so
4.
you have 3 more rounds before you just automatically drown to death.
He's not under
Oh,
yet,
okay.
though, is he?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
He's not under yet, is he?
Nobody's kind of like getting
Okay,
dragged
fair
down.
enough.
The damage took
Yeah, that's fair.
because he's unconscious. Took one of the ticks off.
Alright.
All right, Davis.
Can I possibly run to the edge, leap, and jump on this motherfucker?
Sure. Athletics check just to see.
Okay.
It's low. It's like a DC 10.
Yeah, that's fair. Whoop. That rolled onto the floor. Let's do this one instead. It's 12, actually, so.
Yeah, you make it. You can leap basically wherever your movement would take you.
Yeah, I'm gonna just land on top of him as much as I can and then just smack him.
Okay. Go for it.
So that's 15 plus 6 to hit, so I'm assuming that hits.
15 plus 6. Yes, that definitely hits.
D10 plus 4, so that'll be, oh god, 1 plus 4, 5.
How do you want to do this?
Ah, yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, actually, let's do it like I was trying to do for myself. I'm gonna come from underneath, like, I'm gonna actually get him in the roof of the mouth, and, like, maybe, like, stab up into his brain or something like that, and then use the glaive, like, to prop
Okay.
it open, and then, like, drag Grant's body out, and, like,
Oh, so like you didn't actually make the jump on it, or you did?
or I
fell in
did,
the
and then I just,
water, and then-
reached
yeah.
underneath to, like,
Got it. Okay. Dope. So yeah, as you leap on it, allow yourself to kind of roll off, and then just with all of your strength, kind of push the glaive through the bottom of its jaw, missing Grant, and just skewering through. You
Yeah.
see, is it just kind of like its eyes kind of cross in for a moment, and then your glaive just comes through the skull,
Nice.
like the front of the skull, and it's just. And
And
it's,
then I'm gonna
yeah.
with my offhand, like, so kind of hold on to the glaive as like a way to hold it to keep it, and then just kind of grab Grant's body. And actually, you know what? I'll just go ahead and heal you right now. Screw it.
Okay.
I'll use a moment of courage, heal you. You can use as many hit dice as you want.
3. You can use it
Up to,
three.
sorry, you can use up to 3 hit dice, and then if I roll a 6 here, you can use your con mod. But I didn't, I rolled a 4, so you just get your hit dice, no con mod.
Okay.
Okay.
So up to 3 hit dice, but no bonus con mod.
You
Like,
guys.
hey, I got you, man. It's gone. We got it.
Where did the crow go?
Thank you. Thank
I'll
all
say,
of
and
you.
I'll get my glaive out before
Oh.
he fucking sinks under this.
I
I
owe
can
you
do
my
all that.
life.
If I can like hold him in like a lifeguard, like with my like hold him underneath and then grab my glaive with the other hand or something.
There you go.
And
So yeah,
drag him ashore.
the body of the croc, as you get your glaive out, begins to sort of just kind of slowly start to like sink in a sense,
Oh,
as it is a massive creature.
we need to either look for the boy or get the body.
Yeah, wait.
And I'm
Do
just,
we? How do we?
laying on this ground?
What do we need to do to prove that we did this? I mean, I'm just happy to make it out alive, but we came out here for a job, and if we can't prove that we did the job, what do we need?
Trophy. We need the head or something.
How big is this creature? Can we drag it out of the water?
It is huge.
We can try it, damn it.
I don't think we could.
How about this question? How much meat can we get out of this creature if we pull it out of
Let's
the
put it
water?
this way. Give me a nature check or an intelligence check, one or the other.
I'm
Actually,
probably.
sorry, you can do survival. You can do survival as well. So nature, survival, or just a regular.
I'll take survival.
Good job, guys.
Wisdom.
Yeah, that was fucking scary.
Mhm.
I have 41
funny
hit points,
how-
and it did 35 on the first fucking hit.
Oh, but
Oh,
I'm not
wait.
proficient.
No, 33.
Here.
No,
So, yeah,
35.
so real quick, Marb's arrow got it to 2 hit points.
Oh, bananas.
Give it a stat block.
I need to.
It hits hard. It
Arrow.
hits really hard.
Okay.
What was your intelligence or your check? What was it?
14.
14. Okay, so Marb, dealing with it, and you haven't like pulled it out of the water. This thing is borderline 2,000 pounds of scale.
Also, I can carry it with one hand.
Muscle.
We fought heavier shit.
It's like, its body is pushing 15, 20 feet, and its tail alone is another 15 plus feet. When it lunged out of the water, it's like, its upper body was like blocking the sun, right? In a sense, when it lunged for you. It's terrifying.
Okay, can I tell Al, like, hey, do you think you can go talk to, I didn't even introduce myself, to the fisherman that we talked to earlier, and tell them we got this like awesome super catch, but we need help, and we'll just like let everyone take like, I don't know, a piece of crocodile meat.
I mean, I can't see them being able to steal it from us. I guess so.
I mean, we still need to find the body of the child, which I assume is in the belly of this creature.
I will say, so DM, what's the hide like on this thing? Is it something? I mean, obviously, I was able to pierce through it once, but
It's naturally very scaly. Just to give you an idea, like by the book, it's got an AC of 14.
oh, okay.
But it is hard. Like if you are to like make a nature check to try to carve into it and everything to do a good job, like not damage it, it's difficult. But if you're just trying to hack into it, 14. It still will evolve effort just because of just how hard the natural plating on this thing is.
Yeah, and I'd be doing it pretty much underwater. So.
Or you could try to figure out a way to get it out of the water.
Well, it sounds like that's what they may be trying to get into. something.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
If the fishermen weren't more than a few minutes away, I think I'd take off for that.
It was about 10 or so minutes, 10 plus. You know exactly with how Marb expertly guided y'all through here. It's
Yeah, wait a minute,
pretty
Marb. You
easy.
can run fast and shit. Why don't you go too?
Because I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Grant.
I wanted to cure wounds. No.
I'm okay. I'm.
Are you pretty like
We should take care of the.
backed up?
I think a full day's rest back in town is in order for all this. Like
Sweet.
picking at
Then
the armor.
yeah, I said like, ooh, okay, never mind, and then bolt out of there.
Okay,
Whoa.
so
You're so fast.
all right, since you're sprinting, Marb, it's only going to take you half the amount of time. So it'll take you about, let's say, give me just DC, give me a survival check. 13 or higher, you make it in like 5 minutes. Lower, it takes you like 6 or 7. Not a big difference.
I'm a chase Mark for like 50 feet, then be like, never mind.
Okay, yeah, it's going to take you about half the time. So it's going to take you 6 or 7 minutes to get to them.
Nice.
Oh.
2
He
minutes.
dropped that.
You still have advantage, right?
No, you didn't. He dropped it to give Davis the bear's appearance.
Oh,
So the
okay,
7.
that's right. Then 7, yeah.
Yeah, you're running. You're kind of like, skipping off off of wet plant matter and logs and everything, and you're just booking it. And then separately, so 5 or 7 minutes out, you get there and you see just a group of fishermen working the proper river originally. What are you going to say to them?
Do I see that same guy that we talked to earlier?
Sure, I'll allow it. Yeah, why not?
Sweet. So I find him as like, hey, dude.
You say as you're gasping from running.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
Baka. I was like,
The most exhausted Baka.
Yeah.
I go like, hey, man, I forgot to introduce myself earlier. My name is Marb,
He's
and
like,
I extend my hand to shake it.
He says, Markle, nice. And you are winded. What happened?
You are not gonna believe this. We have the biggest catch, literally meat for everyone. Like dry age, it will last you through the winter. I assume they have winter. But it is a huge creature, and we need all the movement. Remember the creature that got John's son
Yeah.
that we were talking about earlier?
Like an hour
we
ago, right?
caught it. Yeah, and
You
it
have
is
the beast?
ginormous. Do you think you can rally all your fellow fishermen, and we can take this beast out of the water and cut some meat up? Everyone can take some home, like make some crocodile stew tonight, like make
Wait,
a big
is it
celebration
dead,
out
or
of
is
it.
You have it caught, or is it dead?
Oh, it's absolutely dead.
Okay. Yeah, and you just see Markle just kind of cup his lips and just yell over. He's like, Ben, I need help. They got the beast that I told you got John's son. And then you just kind of hear, aye, okay. And then he's like, Sam, and then another one, and then you just see like 3 or 4 individuals call out to 3 or 4 more individuals, and go ahead and roll me a D12.
A D what?
D12. Yeah.
Oh, 12.
12. Okay, so yeah, on top of so you have 15 total individuals, men that were working in the course of like 5 or 6 minutes. They managed to rally them, gather them, and they'll say, yeah, let's get this thing, and they'll follow you into the swamp. Yeah, and they'll
Nice,
see
dude.
like
Awesome.
Ri, Heike, all of them are gonna come. So, all right, so you guys have about 15 minutes before Marb and the guys get there, because it's gonna take they're not gonna nearly travel as fast as Marb did. So, the group has 15-20 minutes before Marb and the people that he gathered arrive. Is there anything y'all want to do in this time?
I'd offer some kind of healing to Cranston Davis, even if it's not a cure wounds, just
I'm good.
prestidigitation to clean the wound, use a med kit.
Oh, Roque's not even gonna ask y'all. He's just gonna be like, okay, don't do that again. Don't do that again. Either of you. Y'all both get. He's gonna cast healing word on both of y'all.
Okay.
One. So that's for Davis,
Shit.
and that's for
I'm
Grant.
maxed out again.
Level 2, damn.
And then he's gonna just start like casting minor illusions on the away from you guys, just in case there's something. It's just like I'm gonna make something here. I'm gonna make something here, and he's gonna have pebble circling. So he's over here, and pebble is here. Okay.
No, it's not. Should we get a little ways away from the water?
Just need to keep an eye on that corpse, make sure it doesn't drift away on us or something.
Then-
And I'm just like,
That water's moving, that's fair.
It's moving slowly, but it is moving.
Davis, can I borrow your glaive?
I will be just kind of glassy-eyed and spaced out. It's still in my hand, but I'm not going to answer.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Davis, give me a perception check while you're staring out.
18.
You didn't, yeah, Davis, you're kind of like keeping an eye in the area, and some of the fish, the troglobites, and like all the little critters, they're actually gathering around the fresh kill, and you can even see some of them are like starting to like just nibble at it a little bit. Not a lot, but there are runs going on, and like some like river crustaceans such as like crawfish or like swamp crustaceans coming, just kind of starting to go at it.
Yeah, I'm still just kind of like exhausted and staring, giving it the 1,000-mile stare.
Yeah. Okay. I
But
wouldn't.
you don't.
I wouldn't take anything from him if he's like that.
Probably good. idea. Out of character.
Cool.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, gents?
Not that I can think of. I was thinking of using respite, but I don't.
I would probably say to Davis, like, I don't really hunt beasts like this. I spent time in the military. We deal with other men, other soldiers. This is quite a week I've been on.
Yeah, this is new to me too. I mean, I've seen a lot of creatures in the water, and this is pretty big, pretty nasty. I'm usually not fighting them.
Davis, go ahead and give me a nature check while you're saying that.
Sure, that would be a natural 20 for a total of 19.
Yeah. So.
Do you think it's a natural beast, Professor?
It's a rock.
A natural beast, but for one to be this big, it's either very old to have traveled or somehow gotten here. You see these more like this reminds you to like give you a real world equivalent of like a saltwater crocodile, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're huge. They're natural, but it's kind of odd to see one in a river stream like this. It's not to say it's impossible. It's just you'd expect to see this more like in the open ocean or like on a coastline, where it would be like hunting seals and potential even like small whales and sharks and stuff.
So yeah, I'll just say, I'll be like, yeah, it seems, I mean, it's out of place here. I mean, we're in these little fingers of this river, and it's this gigantic beast. Like, how did it get here? What's it doing here? It doesn't seem like it's something that would live here. Usually something this big doesn't live in such a relatively small body of water. I mean, I haven't seen exactly this, but I do know water creatures. And this seems weird. That thing is scary. That is way scarier than anything I expected to find when we took this job. I thought they were not paying attention, saying, hey, yeah, these guys really are the newbies. We'll just give them some newbie job. But no, man, that thing really messed me up, and it messed you up too. But
yeah. Lucky we found this armor.
Oh wait. Oh, so are you wearing the? Actually, I don't remember. Are you wearing that hex armor?
Yeah, I'm wearing the plated armor now.
Nice.
The
Oh
hex
wow,
plated armor or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
look at this. And I'm showing the the blood trail from my shoulder where it bit me. It's like, oh,
Yeah, I'll do the
wasn't
same
even
thing.
good
Like
enough to
peel
stop.
back like a little bit of armor. So I'm like, yeah, it's right here. Yeah.
Actually, Grant, you have a lodged, like a broken off tooth, just lodged in your shoulder, and
I pull at it a little bit. I'm like, okay. Whoa,
Here,
what are you
yo.
doing? I need one of you two. Could you take care of this little cut as I pull out this tooth?
I go straight for the cure minor, or what's it? The
the healing word.
healing word. Thank you.
And yeah, so go ahead. And David, Grant, as you know, the teeth
Oh,
like
yeah, I
dagger.
want to try and yank at it and hopefully not break it.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me. No, I'll just give it to you. It's fine. I'll give it to you.
Oops.
Yeah, you pull out a 7-inch, 6-inch, 7-inch large tooth that was just right there, and it's one of the larger ones that you saw. Like it's aligned with all different varying sizes. You happen to get one of the larger ones just embedded in your shoulder, and now you have a 6-7 inch giant gator tooth.
I roll over on my side a little bit. Oh, so I'm not leaning on that bad shoulder. Like, hey, Tortle, take this. Take a look at this. See if you can figure out anything interesting.
Okay. Someone roll me a d20. I'll figure out.
7.
7. Okay, what is his nature? I know he's got a decent one if I recall. Marb.
No, you're looking for Roque, right?
Rock.
Rock's nature is plus 5. Rock's nature is plus 5.
Well, yeah, Rock's nature is plus 5. So these are 7 to 12. He looks at it and he's like, that's a big tooth. Big tooth.
Thank you.
Insightful as always.
That had to hurt a lot. Are you okay? Do you need any more?
He is now.
And as he says, do you need any more? You feel some healing energy, and he's gonna drop another. He cares about you guys.
I like grab his hand before I want to grab. Oh, he's healing word, so he's probably from a distance.
Yeah, it's 5 more.
Actually, just
as soon as I feel better, I start hitting him with my hammer.
Stop healing me, damn it! Oh, yeah. And he gives it back to you. He's like, "This is a. Hold on to this. This is unique in nature."
I put it in my tooth pocket.
Nice.
Nice.
Is that the first tooth?
It's like one of the one of the sizes. It's the first tooth for his tooth pocket, yeah. And then as you guys are kind of having this little bit of a discussion, and Davis remains a little, vigil on his thing. Marb starts running. He starts calling out, and you see like Sam is calling. And he's like, "All right, let's go. How many nets do we have?" And a couple of them are like, net, and you basically see, as you guys turn, you see 12, 15 people with Marb. Mostly human, half elven, dragonborn. There's a Goliath. There's some Genasi. They're all here, gathered and ready to help.
Right. So if you guys need help, like putting those nets together, let's do this. We need a gigantic thing, probably 30, 40 feet long. I have no idea. It's huge. We're gonna need all the nets we can get.
Huge.
All right. And then within the course of 15 minutes of working together, getting tied, talking to each other, they're just looking at Grant and Davis and seeing the tooth marks, the dents in your armor, the blood that's still pouring, even though you're healed, you're still bleeding and everything. And they're just, some of them are just aghast. And then
focus on the task at hand, boys.
Well, I'm gonna be like, yep, this tributary is now safe, courtesy of the old Crass Menagerie.
Some of them even, they'll say like, to the Crass Menagerie, and some of them will cheer a little bit. Yeah, but they'll get focused on the work, and then after about 30 minutes, are in a coordinated. Some of them went in the water and kind of got the net situated around the body, and it's like a heave, heave, and it takes the strength of all of y'all, especially since it's waterlogged or not super waterlogged, but it's in the water. It's massive. It doesn't want to move. And then after about a good 5 minutes of pulling on it, you get it up to shore. And you have, I'm just going to move all y'all a little bit. And there you go. You have this enormous 42, 43 foot from snout to tip of the tail, maw of daggers, scales like steel, giant crocodile.
I'm gonna
And
take
it
out
looks
my
fucked up.
short sword
Mhm.
and try to cut its belly open.
Okay.
To see like
Yeah.
if we can find a dead body in
So
there.
yeah, it's kind of like laying, kind of like, like side. So its belly is kind of exposed, it's right, and its left leg are like this. So you kind of find the spot and go ahead and dig in. Are you doing this carefully, or are you just going?
Ooh, I do want to be careful. I don't want to like chop
All right.
whatever dead bodies in there.
Give me a medicine. Not a medicine. Give me a nature check or a survival check.
Here's half of your son, and here's the other half.
Like, seriously, I'm gonna kind of look at Roque and Grant and be like, you guys want to give him a little boost here?
12.
All right. Roque will go ahead and give you a little tap. Go ahead and roll a d4.
Ooh.
Guidance, guys. So good.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
15.
15. That's what you needed.
Sweet. I didn't chop anyone in half.
Yeah, and you see Marb pull out, something that he always carries but doesn't use very frequently, except for the time with the little blob pigs. Stick it in. He down by the hip, and then works the blade very carefully. And it takes effort at sometimes. He'll like pull and then it gets stuck, and he yanks a little bit, and it keeps going, and then eventually he finds a nice zip, and it's zzz, and it opens, and then the guts just this this reptilian yellow white with dark purple veins just start spilling out. And of course, like with all things, it doesn't smell very pleasant. But you didn't rupture any of the organs, so you do see where it would be its stomach, and it is, from what you can gather, rather full.
New home.
Yeah, exactly.
What's inside, like?
Do you want to pop it open? Slice it open?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, go ahead with the help of some others, and you carefully rip it, cut it open, and the smell and the fluids and everything comes spilling out, and it doesn't smell. It's very like offensive to the nose, very sharp, right? Very acidic to the nose. And there's some fish, there's some wood and some other things, but there is definitely like the shoulder down of an arm, and then there's the most of like a torso and like a crushed in face and a head of a man, and then there's like a leg, and there's like a leg probably out there somewhere in the water. But you do find the body of a whoever wants to. If you're trained or proficient in medicine, go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Not me.
Nope.
No one? Okay.
I'm gonna check it.
You
Grant
find
does
Technically,
say,
Al
man.
is right because of Jack of all trades.
Al can.
Grant compliments Marb though. He's like, did good work. Father will be
Cool.
the best we can do.
I
It's
pat
fun.
Grant in the shoulder and say, like, I am so sorry for what happened, but you gotta admit that explosion was awesome. Just look at this creature. That is badass. That is going in my bestiary. That was awesome. And look at that badass crocodile tooth you got. But really, sorry about what happened. Dinner's on me later, or drinks are on me later.
No. It was good work. I would have been lost otherwise.
Yeah, so as the body is kind of pulled out of the stomach, people gas. Some of the men, even they work the rivers, but they're not adventurer types. Some of them get sick to their stomach, and a couple of them, puke.
Little sis.
Yeah. Well, there is definitely, and you, Davis, gather some teeth and everything.
Okay.
But
Yeah, eventually, not necessarily right now. Just
yeah.
before I forget.
As you guys know, when a crocodile chomps on something, it tends to do like a death roll. So it
yeah.
rips the body apart. So that's why you see like the arm and the shoulder ripped out. You see like the majority of the torso ripped from like the hips and the legs, and the legs.
I believe I know what he does when he chomps on somebody right now.
My man's got first-hand experience.
That's right.
Is there like a sack that we can gather all the pieces?
Uh,
I mean, we all have
Uh,
we all have backpacks or bags.
Y'all have nets.
you have
stuff
corpse
for the
pockets?
body, or you guys don't. I mean, you guys would have to go through your inventory, cloths and sheets and something if you wanted to like
That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah,
wrap the
bedroll.
body up, or yeah. You guys can be creative, but you gotta let me know what you're doing.
I have 2 nets still. Like,
I
if
mean,
it's-
that's fine. I'll say like, hey Davis, can I have one of your nets? And like,
Sure.
I spread it out and put all the pieces together, or like in it, and then like tie it up in a bundle.
I don't know if it would be. I think it's a net designed for like catching stuff, so it's got like pretty big gaps in it.
Right. I mean, I would say so. If it's just for the body parts, you're fine, but they will be visible, right? So you will be having like a
Some minor
Wow.
illusion will help us.
Alright.
They can't move. This is their illusions can't move.
yeah.
No.
Let me see. Let me see what Rock's got. One sec. I think Rock's got some cloth and stuff that he can.
Oh wait, I have fine cloth, but I don't really want to use that for this.
Well, do you want the people in town to see all the body parts, or do you want your fine cloth?
I mean, what do we need the body parts for? Do we need that for our...
I'll give him my bedroll. Yeah.
Rock will like
Just take my bedroll.
Okay, fine.
Just put him in my sleeping
Wait,
bag.
yeah, I have a
basically.
partially destroyed bedroll. We can use that because I got a new
Yeah.
bedroll when we went to the armory. So yeah, let's just use that.
You guys are smarter than me.
You guys are a little bit more civil. There we go. Yeah. So you.
Or other option, we can chop them up and stuff them into my tinderbox.
No, no, no.
If
Out of character, I want to hopefully bring him to like a mortuary or a version of that in this universe, so that they can put him semi together before we bring it to the father, because that's messed up. Just the chopped up body parts.
Can we give him googly eyes?
Yes, absolutely.
Good as new.
So,
I have googly eyes in one of my cloak pockets. They're
Yeah.
Googly eye
definitely
pocket.
going there.
taking the partially destroyed, you manage to at least gather the body and of it and get it contained in a single vessel, let's call it, and it's not exposed. And you gather it up in the net, essentially sling it over one of y'all's shoulder, and
I'll take it because
yeah,
I can carry shit.
what are you guys wanting to do with the corpse of the gator?
I talked to Markle,
Mm-hmm. Michael?
and it's like, hey man, like, thanks for all the help. Let's chop up the useful meat, and let's spread it out against the fishermen. Tell them like, thank you so much. Crass Menagerie is at their service if they ever need any favor, and take some alligator meat home for dinner, or to sell, whatever they want.
He'll say,
The gift from the Adventurers Guild.
he says,
Ooh, good.
he says, thank you for for ridding this area of this beast, and I know John will I don't know what John will say.
Do you know where he is there somewhere we may be able to pay him a visit to let him know it's done? I mean, I know we'll turn it in. The Adventures League will let him know, but it'd be nice.
The league will probably let him know. I know the guy fishing. I don't know where he's from.
Okay, we'll have to ask them, I guess.
I do want to try to keep as many of the scales as possible and take them back to Gronk.
Okay.
Are they like heavy or like?
Well, are you going for the larger, like bonier plate? For
Yeah.
some of them have been severely damaged just through the fray and the explosion, but there are some really large ones. You can go ahead and cut. Roll a d6, and that's how many you're able to gather.
Yeah, how many teeth did I get?
Are you going for just big ones, or are you just going for anything?
Really, just anything.
Ooh, 4.
Honestly, this thing probably has towards 100 teeth.
Yeah,
if not
just like a
more.
dozen.
Oh.
If I could just do a dozen.
Yeah, take a dozen.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, you managed to get 4 salvageable, really nice, large back scales. They're 3 to 4 inches, right? If not a little bit more. And then you guys do take a little bit of time and help kind of at least carve the beast into more manageable pieces before heading out, because they're gonna, the gentlemen, the 15 individuals will help with their nets and everything drag the body back. And then Markle, there's a water genasi individual that you've heard them call him Ayer, and Ayer takes a larger kind of blade and starts hacking at the jaw of the beast, and then with a couple of them they pull and they take it off and they hand it to y'all as like a trophy.
Nice.
So
can I also get a portion of the meat to take back to the nice halfling lady?
You can, for sure. You get,
Sweet.
portion of the meat. But yeah, the jaw itself, right? It was large enough to chomp on, like, it could have easily had entirety of Davis and Grant in it. So it is 5 feet, maybe 6 feet in length.
Wow.
So it's a large jaw. Especially since they cut it all the way in the back.
Yeah, it's missing a couple teeth.
But, so you guys have a very large trophy to take back as well. So you have word of the deed, you have proof of the kill, you have the body, and then you have a trophy to bring back. So you have many ways to prove your deed is done, your quest is done.
I'll just put the croc jaw in my inventory too.
Sure. And you kind of just like put it like on your shoulder.
Yeah,
right?
it'll be it's like a pauldron almost.
Basically, an oversized, yeah. Unless if you guys are interested in any actions, we'll say that you take the time to head back into town.
Yeah, I do want to mention something to Roque and to Al.
Go for it.
It's like the next time you two put on a show off me and Davis taking down or wrestling with this damn croc.
Yeah. Y'all got me anxious with that. I thought I knew it was fast. I didn't think it would get us twice. Sorry that all happened. Jeez.
Nope, had to be done. It wasn't coming. It wasn't coming for nothing. We needed to be.
Damn, spoken like a champion. Okay. Yes, we'll put on a show for you. In your name.
Yeah. All right. And with that, guys, you return back into town. You take your time returning.
Yeah, this time I'm assuming it's like late afternoon, or maybe mid afternoon.
It's you, even though y'all left like fairly in like the beginning of the morning, enough to eat and get your quest and everything. You probably left like 9:30, 10 if we were gonna put a time on it. It didn't take y'all too long to get down there. The fight itself didn't take too long. The amount of time that it took to break to kill disassemble the body and get the evidence and everything probably took as long, if not more, than the actual encounter itself. But yeah, let's say it's about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon now. You all took your time getting back. Y'all are beat up and tired, but you do make it to the Adventurers Hall, and that is where we'll pick up next time.
Yay!
Yeah.
Good session, guys. Good session, Adam.
We made it.
Getting to use
Scary.
tactics against y'all.
So scary. Like, legit, that was... I honestly... For the first time this entire campaign, I was like, I might just die.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, where it's not easy for anybody to get me. Like, I think I actually could die. Which is good. I want it to have some... There's got to be some risk.
So, I mean... That was me just finding a creature, and I was like, let's see what we can do. And
Can fuck us up.
Literally. That was such a stressful battle.
It's an ambush predator, right? It waits, it gets, it grabs, it runs
I mean, the
away.
funny part is, like, we were, like, anticipating it. Although I don't think anybody specifically said they were, like, holding any actions or anything, though. Did we? Okay, yeah, that's part of a problem.
No, we got distracted with your fishing.
Yeah, I couldn't hold my action, really.
No, and the fact that you moved away made it. You were the last one to move, made you the target, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
And this thing's mean. Like if you think about it, like you always do the tail attack first. You try to knock them prone, so you have advantage on the bite.
Right.
When you bite, you auto grapple, and then you still have your movement. It has 50 foot of movement in water, so it's just gonna drag you away, and just sit there with you in its jaw, waiting for you to drown.
Yeah.
And then it death rolls you, and you're dead.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Like,
Fucking-
okay, we're ready.
So
for
honestly,
this.
that Tasha's laughter hitting saved my damn life.
Yeah, I legitimately.
And you
was
had to
like,
portent it, I think, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. Jesus, Rock. He's my newest friend.
I hope CJ approves. I was just like, I don't. This doesn't work. Oh shit! Like, cause seeing it, and then eventually he got to see it because it cropped up.
Yeah.
Like, all right, make you laugh.
Ooh,
Alright, I'm gonna
Good
kill
good
job.
him.
work, everyone. We survived.
I have a inquiry with the group, nothing official. Would another day in the week work for other people? Like not right away, but like if we were to like possibly to like a Tuesday or something, would that be possible?
For me, it's
Probably.
any day that works for y'all. Yeah.
Okay.
That one's
As long
a
as-
night call for me.
Oh, that is a night call for you. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure it out. So I'll post something. I mean, I'm not opposed to Thursdays, but
Does mean
now
you don't
that
get to watch
I
Critical Role.
no, yeah.
Burr.
But we'll discuss it more and see. But
Mhm.
hey, good session. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go get some sleep because hey, we got work tomorrow.
Yeah.